The guitar. I'm off to the store. I'd appreciate if you'd wash the floor and do the dusting while I'm gone.
Then who's gonna do what?
We can decide like we always do.
All right, whoever wins gets to do the dusting.
Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3.
I'll start in the office. Dust, here I come.
This is unfair.
What do you mean? You lost. We both saw it.
Yep, I know.
Do you hear that? What's that noise? A guitar?
Uh-huh. Sounds like Dad's doing his dusting. Simka, where you going?
She's a music fanatic.
Can't believe what I found. I haven't touched this guitar for so long. Sing a song?
How about the dust?
It's not going anywhere.
My glass is cracked, now I can't see.
My glass is cracked, now I can't see.
My glass is cracked, now I can't see.
My glass is cracked, now I can't see. My glass is cracked, now I can't see a single thing in front of me.
Well, so much for that. I don't have any new strings here. Shall we go clean?
Tom Thomas, if you can manage to get your dad out of the room, I'll fix the string for you.
Ah, really? All right.
Yeah. I told you that she's a fanatic.
Dad, why do I still have to mop the floor? Let's try again with rock, paper, scissors.
Sure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, take this.
You can take a guitar with you anywhere you go. To your friends, to the country, or on a camping trip where you can sing songs by the campfire all night long. By the way, did you know that a guitar is called a plucked instrument? That's because the player plucks its strings with his fingers. When plucked, a string starts vibrating, producing a beautiful sound. The thinner the string, the higher the sound, and vice versa. To play a melody, you need to press the strings down onto the wooden neck, which is also called the fretboard. The guitar has many relatives: ukulele, banjo, dumbira, lute, and even balalaika. There are a lot of them, but the one that I like the most of all is the powerful electric guitar. Connected to an amplifier and speakers, its sound can fill an entire stadium. Class!
Oh, whoa! How did you fix that?
There was an extra string in the drawer.
Then let's go back to singing?
I'll get new glasses, then I'll see.
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 I'll get new glasses, then I'll see everything in front of me. I will see, yes, I will clearly see. With these brand new glasses, I'll be free. But I'm not sure how happy I'll really be if I see that you have been sneaking with me. I got new glasses and I see. 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 I got new glasses and I see that you ate all of my candy. Why'd you have to do something like that?
Mommy, Dad and I were singing a song.
I can see that.
Did you like it?
Of course I did. And I really like how everything is so clean.
Sorry. We were just about to get started.
That's wonderful, and I'll play for you. 'Cause cleaning to music is fun. The tooth.
Oh, what's that? It's new.
Hi, everybody. Today, I've got an exciting test. I'm going to brush my teeth with this, the latest in electric toothbrushes. Oh, now that's speed. That's interesting.
That's a seriously powerful motor.
Yeah, works great. It really does make quite a buzz, but nothing to be afraid of.
Mom!
Oh, Katya, I've got something to show you.
Well, I'm going first. I lost one of my teeth. See?
All right, my friends, see you later. The teeth look great.
And I'm sure I'm gonna finally meet that tooth fairy tonight.
But she comes real late when everyone's sleeping.
Well, I'm not gonna fall asleep tonight.
Excellent plan.
I wonder what presents she'll bring me.
Oh, glad I got this kid's brush, too.
An adult human mouth has 32 teeth inside of it. They don't all appear at the same time, but one after another. When children are still too young to walk and talk, their baby teeth come in. And right about school age, kids' baby teeth start falling out and permanent adult teeth take their place. It's not good to lose a permanent tooth because there aren't any more teeth inside to replace it. But whether you have baby or adult teeth, you should take good care of them by brushing and eating less sweets. She fell asleep.
Huh, Mom?
I wanted to read one of your books. And why aren't you sleeping?
The fairy will be here soon.
Oh, right.
Whew. I almost got caught there. If she keeps this up, it'll take all night. I hope it's normal for tooth fairies to bring kids chocolate. A toothbrush would be way too heavy to haul.
Huh? Mom, is that you again? A fairy!
Uh-huh, the tooth fairy.
I can't believe it. You're finally here.
No. Just give me your tooth, and I'll give you a present and be on my way.
Hey, your wings, they're not real, are they?
They're just for decoration. I do my flying on a scooter. Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that a pack-a-mat you're wearing?
Who? Where?
You've got a pack-a-mat. You're a Fixie.
You know, I've stayed here for too long. I have to get going. I have hundreds of more teeth to collect all over the world. Kids are waiting. Ciao.
You want my tooth, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
And please say hi to both Geek and Tweak.
Uh-huh, I'll tell them. Oh,
I see. You're the boy's granny. Oh, that's great.
shh. Do you know how to keep a big secret?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm their boss, yeah. Well, I gotta go.
Tadish.
People love to believe in all sorts of miracles. As soon as a child loses a tooth, it has to be put under the pillow. So a fairy or a mouse will exchange it for a present or a new tooth. Other young dreamers believe that their baby teeth are taken away by trolls or elves while they're sleeping. Some toss their teeth up in the air or bury them into the ground or throw them up onto a roof. Can you believe that? And some believe a lost tooth can help them achieve their dreams. That's why aspiring soccer players bury their teeth at the stadium and doctors near hospitals. Although, in my opinion, the only way to become a true professional is to study hard and practice. That's how. I am ready for my massage. Oh.
Mom, take a look at what I got from the fairy last night.
Are kids supposed to use these?
Should kids use them more than anybody? Don't you watch my videos?
Yeah, like every day. Haha, real funny.
Your tooth fairy got a great gift for you.
Uh-huh, and the chocolate was delicious.
What chocolate was delicious?
This toothbrush is just class. It brushes by itself. I wish it would do my homework for me.
And what was all that about the chocolate?
The trampoline.
Tula, do you know where Simka is? Uh-huh. Found you, Simka. Tula, why'd you tell him where I was hiding? Huh. Hey, what's going on? I'm in a bad mood today, that's all. Then play hide and seek with us. That'll make your mood get better.
It won't do anything. I'm gonna be in a bad mood today. That's what my horoscope tells me.
What? That's a joke, right? Fixies don't believe in all that nonsense.
Some people believe that the stars and planets have control over what happens in our lives. If you slip on a banana peel, it's Jupiter's fault. If you win a competition, say thank you to Mars. People even make up horoscopes or predictions to try and figure out who's going to be lucky on a given day and who's not. Of course, it would be nice to know what the future holds beforehand. But to this day, scientists have still not found any evidence that horoscopes can actually predict the future. Obviously, some predictions can happen coincidentally, but we shouldn't count on those predictions coming true. Everything is in your own hands. It feels much better to know that your success comes as the result of your hard work, and not because of the turn of some planet.
But I really am having a terrible day today. That means the horoscopes aren't nonsense.
I say we check and find out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Music's great for lifting your spirits.
Now without this little part, everything just falls apart. If you think a screw is nothing, take it out, but just beware. Everything will break without a...
Nolik, do you have that huge brush? For what? So we can tickle Tula.
Hey, what's that for?
Tula. Hey, where are you going? Wait, I'm gonna cheer you up. How about we make her a fun house? Whoa! Oh, this really isn't funny at all. Oh, here's something we gotta try with Tula. Research by scientists has proven that your mood can improve by jumping on a trampoline. It's not too hard to build a trampoline. Springs are attached to a metal frame on one side and a durable fabric on the other. Some trampolines are like big balloons that are inflated with an air pump, and they can look like a ship or a castle or even a mountain. It's fun to jump high on a trampoline, but safety rules always come first. Otherwise, you can easily fall or strain a muscle. It's better just to jump for fun and let the acrobats perform their complicated trampoline feats. We don't have a trampoline, do we? Wait, I got an idea. Stay here. I'll be right back. Hang on, I want to go with you. It might work.
It looks like a gelatin mold.
No, it's not. I've tested it. Come on, jump with me.
And Simka?
We'll start without her. That way you'll be happy when she gets here. Let's jump?
I'm sure it won't work.
Just give it a try. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! Help! Save us! Nolik? Yeah!
A horoscope against a trampoline. It's not a fair fight.
But that's not a trampoline. It's a dessert.
What's the difference anyway? It's like I already said. Today the whole world's against me. What is this? Whoa! Look, I'm flying!
Where's that bad mood of yours that you said was predicted by the horoscope?
Huh? It went away!
Told ya. And just so you know, Digit's the one who built you this trampoline so you'd feel better.
Digit, you're splendid. Actually, today's horoscope also predicted that it's gonna be...
Tula, you can't help yourself, can you?
The book.
Where did Tom Thomas go today? He went with his mom to the post office to pick up a package from his grandma. Class, I can't wait to see it. Well, what did your grandmom send you?
It's the #1 coolest present.
Did you really get a pack-a-mat? What? I'm allowed to dream, right?
I wish it was a pack-a-mat. It's a book.
Oh, wow! That's Treasure Island.
What's the difference? I think books are as boring as it gets.
I agree. Guys, come on! Inside of this book are really cool adventures. What are you talking about? Inside that book are letters. So, you're really not interested at all?
Nuh-uh.
By the way, inside this book there aren't just letters. It's got pictures. Pictures? A lot of them. And they're exciting, colorful, and huge. How about we take a little peek at those pictures? Oh, pirates! Uh-huh, a gang of them. Simka, help me out! Whoa! Check out that skull! What's going on here? Well, if we want to find out, we'll have to read it. Will you read it to us? All right. Having taken a hold of the map, the pirates set off to find the stolen treasure. And they walked on and on. The road was winding and went up and down. Finally, that very pine appeared in the distance. It towered almost 200 feet above the thicket. Sensing that the treasure was close, the pirates rushed forward. Even Silver hopped along on his peg leg. After a moment, everyone was standing at a huge pit. It was dug a long time ago. Its edges were already crumbling and grass was growing at its bottom. There were old boards from boxes lying around, but there was no chest filled with untold riches. Someone had already been there and stolen the treasure right out from under the noses of the pirates. 700,000 pounds had disappeared. So what happened after that?
Yeah, who stole the treasure from there? Read it.
Read it? But reading's boring, you said.
Huh. Then don't read. I don't care.
Me neither. Oh, it's the guy who thinks reading is boring.
What? I wasn't reading. I was looking at the pictures.
I can't believe you! You're reading it without me? Grab it!
Chusaka, this is not yours. Give me back my book.
Pull it harder, harder!
Yes. Oh, this is bad.
That book was his grandma's present. We'll fix it.
In ancient times, people copied books by hand, but now they are made in printing houses. First, a mock-up is produced to place the text and pictures where they belong. The pages are then transferred to metal plates, which are loaded onto rollers. Ink on the rollers is pressed onto paper as it passes through the printer. The pages are then trimmed to size and stacked into reams. Next, the pages are put into order, stitched together into the inner book, and finally glued to the cover.
Good. Now, carefully. Great job. So now can you read the book to me? I think it's someone's time to go to bed right now.
Just a little more, okay?
So it's not boring then?
It's not.
Tom Thomas, were you reading?
Mom, Treasure Island is really great. You were right. It's the #1 coolest present.
I am so glad you like it. But why don't you continue reading tomorrow? Now it's time for bed.
All right.
You've managed to wear it out already.
Well, me and Chusaka, we were fighting over the book. I think she also wanted to read it.
Hide and seek.
-18 plus 32, all multiplied by 16 to the 5th power.
Simka! Let's play hide and seek, huh? You promised you'd play today.
No, not now. Yeah.
Could you play just one round? And then when we're done, you can go back to your math.
Why don't you ask Buggy to play?
If you want, I can go look for you, and you can go and hide.
To find the area of a triangle, wait a second, you need to know...
You're the one that told me you gotta keep your promises. And now you're staring at your Fixie tab.
All right, let's check. If your base is 20 and your height's 8, then the area of the triangle's...
Get up, quickly!
Nolan, what's wrong?
Didn't you hear it? There was a boom over in the kitchen.
Well, I didn't hear anything booming.
Well, it did, and Papa said you need to go there right now.
You wait here.
I'll hold it for you. All right, Simka, you and I are playing hide and seek.
When Fixies come face to face with a human, they turn themselves into screws, or just find a place to hide. Fixie kids are taught to do this at home and at school. However, some Fixie kids also try hiding when they're not prepared for their class. Adult Fixies like to take part in Fixie hide-and-seek competitions. This year's winner was a friend of Papu's. He stayed hidden for so long that he ran out of power and turned into a screw without even wanting to. Humans also like to play hide-and-seek. One person is the seeker and everyone else hides. Or it can be played with only one person hiding and everyone else looking for him. Whoever finds him starts hiding with him until only one seeker remains. Then the game starts all over again.
Nothing happened in the kitchen. Do you hear me, Nolik? Where is he? And where's my Fixie tab?
Yoo-hoo.
Enough with your joking. Give me back my Fixie tab.
Find me and you can have it.
Piece of cake, Nolik.
Nope, not there. Not there either. Want a hint? How about we play You're on Fire? You're really cold. Ooh, you're freezing. Getting warmer. Oh, you're hot. You're on fire.
If I'm on fire, then where are you?
If you're on fire, it means you burned down. It means you went the wrong way.
You got it all backwards. When I'm getting closer, it's hot. When I'm getting further, it's cold. That's how the game works. Get it?
Really?
Okay, I know an easier way. Should I go to the left or the right?
Go straight. To the right. No, not there.
But you just said to the right.
I mixed it up. Now definitely to the right. Now to your left. Go, go, go. To the left. Oh, no. To the right. Turn left. Oh, no, I mean to the right. You went the wrong way again.
I'd rather look for you without any of your clues.
Television, 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 drits, it's television, drits, it's television, drits, it's television, where two Fixies hide inside, drits, it's television, drits, it's television, drits, it's television, where two Fixies hide inside. Calculator, generator, synthesizer. Excavator?
So, do you give up or what? That means I won that round, and that you're the one that's still it.
There was no round. Got that? Now you give me back my Fixie tab.
Calm down, I'll give it to you. Oh, I don't have it with me.
Is this a joke?
Your tab's right out in the hallway. In Tom Thomas's right sneaker. That's where I was hiding.
Chusaka, no!
Simka, don't do it. She'll try to eat us.
And who had the bright idea of hiding in a sneaker? Hold on. Did you say it's inside the right one?
Well, yeah. Oh, it was in the left? I went and mixed it all up again.
Yeah. It looks like I gotta teach you left from right. Try to remember, this is my left side, and this one's my right.
Dancing.
Noontime. I'm starting the experiment. Huh? Just what is making that racket?
Ah, Professor, check out this dance we're doing.
This is not a discotheque, it's a temple of science. You'll have to turn off that thing. All right, the readings are normal.
Dancing is something you can do anywhere. Professor, your attention, please. Have you ever noticed how your arms and legs just want to start moving all by themselves when some familiar music is playing? Uh-huh. We might start clapping our hands, stamping our feet, or swaying side to side. That's all part of dancing. Ancient tribes believed that dancing could change the weather or scare evil spirits away. Now, most people dance just for pleasure. It's not only fun, but good for our health, too, because dancing is like exercising to the music.
But you see, science and dancing don't mix.
Now I get it. The truth is that you don't know how to dance, right?
I'm sorry to tell you, but your assumption is entirely incorrect.
Yeah, sure. You're a dancing professor. Yes, of course you are.
Ooh, yes, the reaction's begun. Let it run a bit longer. Only no more than a minute. Cool dance?
Anyone can dance without music.
Well, then here we go.
I wish I had a big computer that is an enormous screen. I would stuff my big computer with more games than you've ever seen. Computer, 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 you are super. I play my computer and turn it up real loud. I play it all morning, all day, and in the nighttime. But no, that's not allowed.
He's got an interesting style, kind of vintage.
There are so many different kinds of dances in this world that it's hard to even count them all. For instance, the roundelay. In that dance, everyone holds hands with one another and walks in a circle. You can find a version of the roundelay in every culture. There are also dances for two, like the waltz, rock and roll, or cha-cha-cha. Some like to dance ballet, some hip-hop, and some tap dancing. As for me, I'm not bad at doing the twist. You start by twisting one of your feet, and now the other. Then you twist them both together. Well, what do you say? Shall we dance?
Computer, 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 you are super. I play my computer and turn it up real loud. I play it all morning, all day, and in the nighttime. But no, that's not allowed. I have got a dream that's burning, a dream that I will not forget. As soon as I become a grown-up, I'll live it every chance I get.
It's going to explode.
let's start the experiment for the second time. You two happy?
But you gotta admit, it was fun.
And not a word about that dance to anyone.
Professor Eugenius, where did you learn to dance so well?
Lisa, your eyes play tricks on you.
Only you twirled so nicely.
That was just my leg falling asleep. You know that science and dancing don't mix.
Right, of course not.
The headphones.
Hi there, Tom Thomas.
Bye there. You're not a friend of mine anymore.
What? What did I do?
Huh? Nolik? Hi there.
You just said that I'm not your friend anymore.
I said that to Johnny. I asked him to help me on my spelling test, to give me the answers through my headphones, but he said I just need to study.
Wow, your new headphones. They're cool. Simka would love these.
Hey, Nolik, do you think that you could help me out here?
Of course I'll help you out.
So what do you say? How do I get through the test tomorrow?
You could say you forgot how to write with a pen.
Come on.
People learned how to write a very long time ago. One of the first to do so were the Sumerians. They used a special stick with a wedge-shaped tip to press characters onto clay tablets. This kind of writing is called cuneiform, which means wedge-shaped. How do we know what the author wanted to say? Scientists had to rack their brains to figure it out. In ancient China and Egypt, people invented hieroglyphics, where one symbol stands for a whole word. They're still used today. And of course, we can hardly imagine our world without the alphabet. Each symbol is called a letter, and these letters can be used to form words. There are a few dozen alphabets in the world and more than 7,000 languages. Although I think these days, instead of typing letters, people prefer to type emojis.
How am I gonna pass? There's no time to learn all this.
That's a shame. Sorry, but I don't know how to help.
Hey, Nolik, I got it. You can read me the answers.
Can I? Spell snowball.
Not like that. I need you to spell the words in here.
You mean go inside the headphones?
No, you just gotta call me. You know, like from somewhere else. Like the TV. To test the connection.
Ah, I get it. Let's go?
Yeah.
Great. Cucumber, basketball, artichoke.
Hey, stop. You gotta go slower.
Absolutely.
What absolutely? Will you tell me the next word?
That's what I'm trying to do. Absolutely.
Then tell me it, Nolik.
Absolutely.
Ah, with an O or an A?
Where?
Give me another word.
Rook.
Crook?
Rook with a B.
Is it possible to speak clear and louder?
Excavator.
Don't yell. Someone will hear you.
You're the one who said loudly, excavator.
Escalator?
Vader.
Like Darth Vader? You said escalator.
Not escalator, it's excavator. Hello. Why did you hang up the phone like that?
Because I couldn't figure out a single thing that you said.
Of course not. Your headphones are obviously broken.
They are not. You just don't know how to spell.
I'm telling you, these headphones are broken. But I'll fix them for you. Tom Thomas, you can be funny, you know. How can your headphones work if they don't have wires attached to them? Here you go. Now I'm sure that you'll hear me.
What were you thinking? These headphones are wireless.
What are they?
Wireless headphones get connected to a device via Bluetooth. This is the symbol for it. Click, and the gadgets each start sending radio waves so they can recognize each other. Contact made. Play your favorite music from your phone or tablet, and the sound will be heard in the headphones. After using them, the headphones need to be recharged inside their case that works as a battery. And if the headphones are big, they'll need to get plugged into an outlet to get charged.
Class. Thanks for nothing. Some friend you are.
I was just trying to help you out here.
School sent a message. The spelling test got rescheduled. Hooray!
Hooray! I'll fix your headphones. Now you have plenty of time to study for your test.
Uh-huh. I can start tomorrow. Hello, Johnny. Want to come over and play? I'm here to study. Tomorrow's a science test? Really? Come on over.
Diddy!
Energy.
Good morning. We're here for the exam, so you'll give Pack-A-Mats to us.
That's excellent. And who's going to take it first?
But, Professor, we,
Do everything together? All right, go together if you want. What is this tool here?
That's a claw hammer. Way to go!
And how do I give each of you a grade? You both answer together.
But it's faster.
I've got time for you. Geek, try it on.
It's a screwdriver.
Again? Well, maybe one Pack-A-Mat for the two of you is enough. You know what? Each one of you is going to get his very own exercise. I present you a model of a real power plant.
It's gigantic. But it's not finished yet.
Exactly. That's going to be your job.
An electro-power plant is a factory that produces energy. In order to keep running, they need some kind of fuel, like, for instance, gas. Burning the gas causes the turbine blades to spin, setting the generator into motion so it can produce electricity. The leftover heat doesn't go to waste. It's sent to a boiler. Inside the boiler, it's used to boil water. The steam from the boiling water powers up another turbine and generator, so even more electricity can be produced.
Your job is to finish building the model. Not yet. Geek will put together the turbine and tweak the generator. Who's ever first to finish that is gonna get this Pack-A-Mat. That was a rhyme. Are you ready? You're off to a great start. Now you need to add the fasteners. A critical moment. What a move! What an intense game! I mean, exam. These two are going neck and neck. And the winner of this race? I don't know. The parts for a power plant are made at special factories. You could fill several tall apartment buildings with all of the people who work making the parts for one of these giants. And all of these workers are real professionals. How could they not be? After all, the mechanisms they put together are very complicated. Take, for instance, a turbine. It's built in the shape of an enormous cylinder with propellers around it. And next to the turbine is the generator. Its parts are assembled like a giant nesting doll, one inside another. Together, this powerful team produces electricity. They're just like people are Fixies. When every one of us focuses on a common cause and we work together, the results can be simply fantastic. It's a tie, right? Then we'll have to have a tiebreaker. Whoever presses this button first and gets the power plant going will be declared the winner. Go for it. So, which one of the two is faster, smarter, and stronger?
Press it, Geek. You deserve it. Nuh-uh, you. Press it. Go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you. Quit stalling. You're the one that's stalling. Press it.
Just press it both at once.
Woohoo!
That was an excellent job you did. Oh, right. The prize for the contest. Unfortunately, I've only got one Pack-A-Mat for the two of you.
It's all right. We're always together anyway. We'll figure out some way to share it.
I was just joking. You each deserve your own Pack-A-Mat.
Titties!
Recharging.
If you'd be so kind, could you please tighten those up faster?
Are you tired, Professor?
Not at all. Only we're not in the same good shape we used to be.
We? As a matter of fact, I am still in awesome shape. Fixie elders like yourself can just use an appliance to recharge.
Only if you agree to come and join me in there.
You can count me out. I prefer actively recharging. But you certainly can't handle this.
Are you serious? That's what I do every day at home.
Oh, really? Based on your shape, I'd never have guessed.
Oh, are you done? I'm only doing my warm-ups.
What is this? Oh, a wireless charging station. What a lucky break. I'd never outlast him without it.
What'd you say?
I said, should we continue charging up? Do you know the secret of a wireless charger? It has coils of copper wire hidden inside. Coils like this can also be found inside of other gadgets, like a telephone. When you plug the charger into an electrical outlet, electricity starts running through the wire, creating a magnetic field inside of the coil. If you put your phone on top of the charger, the phone's coil will pick up that field from the charger, which means electricity is being produced in the phone to charge it, which also means no more tangled wires. Isn't that cool? By the way, phones aren't the only thing that charge this way. You can do it with smart watches and with wireless headphones. It seems like before we know it, wired appliances will become a thing of the past. Are you ready?
Ready. Let's go.
If you want to stay real strong, energize the whole day long, keep your day from getting sour. Routines are the key for getting energy, for charging up with power. Charge those gadgets round the house, tablet, telephone, and mouse. Don't forget to charge your car, or you won't get very far. Charging is the one thing they need to keep on running.
Are you tired?
Not one bit.
When you feel the need to eat, try to stay away from treats. Find some good food to devour. Eating healthy food will elevate your mood and charge you up with power. Charge those gadgets around the house, tablet, telephone, and mouse. Don't forget to charge your car, or you won't get very far. Charging is the one thing they need to keep on running.
Do you give up?
Not a chance in the world.
When the working day is through, you know what you have to do. Go to bed at a good hour. With a full night's rest, you will feel your best. All charged up with power. Charge those gadgets around the house, tablet, telephone, and mouse. Don't forget to charge your car,
Professor! Hey, what's going on? You are heavy. Oh, that was spooky. You can't overstrain yourself like that.
You're saying that like you weren't exercising yourself. Where do you get all of that energy?
From, well...
Wait, is this a wireless charger? I should have guessed that.
Just a little unsportsmanlike trick.
It sure was.
Please, don't be angry. Perhaps another round? No cheating, I promise you.
The weather station.
So what's the word? Did you finish your homework yet?
Uh-huh.
Way to go! So now you'll finish drawing us, yeah?
I don't know.
Katya,
Let's go outside. Finally, we have some nice weather. Our weather station says it'll be sunny for the rest of the day.
What weather station?
Our new home one. I just bought it yesterday. Come on, I'll show you.
She's never got time for us. It's always school or homework or who knows what. Like sleep. And right now she's going out for a walk. Thanks to new technology this time. You gotta admit, that device is pretty cool. A home weather station is a smart thermometer. It measures the current weather conditions outside and predicts what the weather will be like over the next few hours. And not just the temperature, but also the speed of the wind and whether you can expect any rain or snow. In order to do this job, the station needs two parts, an outdoor sensor and an indoor base station with a screen to display the information. Many of today's weather stations can also send this information to your smartphone.
Told you, it's a great gadget. I'll shoot a review after our walk.
Uh-huh. I'll go get ready.
And what do you think Katya and her mom will do if we go and change the weather a little? With the power of our minds? Not quite, with the power of a Fixie tab. Time for a little magic. We did it!
There we go.
You going?
Tweak, I promise you, I'll draw you after my walk, all right?
Of course that's all right. It's only that I saw the forecast is predicting rain.
Uh-huh, like I really believe that.
Katya, grab an umbrella.
The forecast just changed, but that's not a big deal, right?
Who cares? A little rain won't hurt us. That's what we've got umbrellas for.
Actually, I forget where I saw it last. Will you help me find it?
All right. What are you gonna say now?
It's here. What? Mom, check it out.
Wow, did it get colder? Let's grab our scarves.
Geek, let me do it.
Since ancient times, people have tried to predict the weather. At first, their predictions were made by interpreting signs. If birds were flying low, it meant it would rain. If the night sky was clear, it would be freezing the next day. In the 17th century, when Galileo Galilei invented the thermometer, the science of meteorology was born. In those days, a weathercock or weather vane was used to show what direction the wind was blowing. And a device called a hydrometer would show how humid the air was. Today, all of the changes in the weather are registered by sensors. Their data is being collected every second and is processed by powerful computers. And that's not all. There are satellites orbiting the Earth that are collecting data about the weather down here from up in outer space.
I'm not sure if the weather's gone crazy or if this weather station has.
Should we check what it says on the internet?
Good idea. Where's my phone?
Hey, Fixies, what are you planning on doing next? Get out of there, or just forget about me drawing you.
What else could we do to keep you at home?
Stop your sulking. I can draw an extra picture of you after my walk.
Yeah, Tadish.
But only if you fix the weather station you broke.
What do you mean? We didn't break it.
So you two, peace?
Peace.
It looks like our weather station got it all wrong.
I just made peace with it. It needed a restart. Now it's working fine.
What a smart girl you are. Then let's go before the weather changes again.
What shall we do while they're away? Go stroll together? Hey, look, Tweak. Now it's really showing rain. And they forgot to take umbrellas. That's why the forecast must have changed. If you forget your umbrella, count on getting rained on.
The hook.
Woohoo! Simka, look out! Geek, why did you hook the Fixie boards together? Because it's fun to fly in a train. Anyhow, I'm Tweak. Geek's over there. Hello.
You really must learn the proper way to use things. You agree?
How can we do that? If you start coming to our school, you'll find out. And when can we start?
Well, that depends. First, your parents and I have to meet.
How about today?
Good.
Oh, yeah. Ah! Hooks are not something to count on. Ugh. Actually, they're counted on every single day. Hooks are not just for hanging up keys and coats. At a construction site, you can see hoisting cranes using hooks to move heavy loads. Fishermen use fish hooks, and mountain climbers use special kinds of hooks with a lock called quick links. With some yarn and a crochet hook, you can make a beautiful scarf. In the movies, pirates often have a hook instead of a hand. And that's not all. Even the beaks and claws of some birds are hooked to make it easier for them to eat and hold on to branches.
Irons, phones, and toasters, MP3s and TV screens. Are you all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
My apologies.
So, how many other Fixies have you gotten with this hook?
What? That isn't mine.
Looking at you, one would think you're a respectable Fixie.
Oh, really? Well, someone your age shouldn't be a daredevil in the air.
Huh. So you're saying I'm old, is that it?
Yeah, not exactly.
That's enough, mister.
My, how they tied this up. Wait a second,
you again?
It's you? How did you end up in here?
It looks like I missed a turn. Actually, where am I?
Well, you're in a laboratory.
Let me guess what you're doing here. You happen to work here, right?
You're quite observant.
At least one of us is. Don't you see I need help?
I could get you out if I used the hook, but I'm pretty sure you'd rather I didn't.
Just do it. Please learn the proper way to use things now, will you?
And I'm so glad to see you as well.
Did you already have your meeting?
With whom?
You said that you needed to meet with our parents. Basia!
Basia?
Children?
You mean you're the parent of these boys?
What? And you're actually the professor at that school for Fixies? Ha! What an outrage.
I believe you forgot something.
So this was your concoction. Ha! Chips off the old block. And generally on their very best behavior.
You mean like you are, their grandma?
A lot of Fixies are real homebodies, but not me, not this Basia. I've spent my life moving from one place to another. I've been all over the world. When I lived in Paris, I screwed into one of the legs of the Eiffel Tower as it was being built. And in Great Britain, I fixed a tea kettle for the Queen of England herself. It was lots of fun, although sometimes I did feel lonely. But then everything changed the day I found a pair of gears at a dump. They were a little rusty, but quite nice, and a totally matching pair. I cleaned them and put them into a mechanical clock, and then kaboom! They turned into Geek and Tweak. Now we live all together as a happy family in a human apartment. But we might not stay for long, because we're always on the lookout for our next adventure.
It looks like Grandpa's hooked you in with that hook now, didn't he?
Yeah, quite literally.
I hope you'll remember that it was I who saved you with this thing.
It was funny. I was thinking to myself, who's this mean old man that's dragging me?
And with all that yelling of yours, I thought I'd go deaf.
And what about Fixie School? Can we start going there?
Why not? There must be a thing or two you could learn from the professor.
But please, without the jokes, okay?
We can't guarantee that, but we'll give it our best. Titties!
The computer.
They deliver things so quickly now.
Oh, a brand new computer!
What are you doing? We gotta hide. Did you forget you almost got caught yesterday?
But almost doesn't count.
You know what? Fly on home right now and stop arguing.
Here goes.
A computer consists of a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse, and some kind of case like this that holds the CPU, which some people call a computer's brain. Portable computers are called laptops. They have all these parts inside of them, even a camera. Unlike a desktop computer, a laptop can run when it's plugged in and from a battery. And don't forget smartphones. They're computers too. They can do so many things and can fit right in your pocket.
No, my Pac-A-Mat. I left my Pac-A-Mat here. Papoose, where are you?
Uh-huh, I see. You're in my computer now.
He's what?
I need all of these programs installed, and an antivirus too. Can you do that? That's excellent. Let's fixalate to make it great.
Let's fixalate?
It's what my son says. It makes me laugh.
Papoose is in the computer?
You said you don't need me for now? All right, I won't bother you then.
Oh, Papoose.
Nolik, how come you're still here?
And how come you were talking with Tom Thomas's dad?
I what? Fixies don't interact with humans. Besides, I was here the whole time.
Then who's in the computer? Marcia!
I haven't seen her all day today.
We gotta get her out of there.
Uh-huh, let me look. Let's save it in here.
I don't believe my eyes.
Hey, what's up?
Marcia?
Yeah? And what's going on here?
Were you just talking to him?
What was I thinking? Simca! She's inside the computer. She's talking to Tom Thomas's dad.
Don't say that.
Come see for yourself.
That girl's getting grounded.
What girl?
Simca, you're here.
Well, yeah. Is, something wrong? There's one of us stuck in that computer and they can't get out. Look! But we're all here with you. Where is Grandpoos at? You're right. It's Grandpoos in there. That's who. Tom Thomas's dad caught him, locked him inside of there, and made him his slave.
Oh.
Are you certain?
Quite. Grandpoos has to be rescued. Follow me.
Grandpoos!
What happened here?
We thought they captured you and put you in that laptop.
But I'm here. What are you talking about?
Yes, Nolik. We don't understand what this is all about either. I just figured it out. It's not a Fixie in there. It's a remote technician. Oh, did we get fooled?
Ugh.
A remote technician?
If you've got a broken computer, it needs to be taken to a repair shop. But if you need help downloading an update, removing a virus, or figuring out some other problem, it can be more convenient to talk to an expert that works remotely, which means from another location. The technician can help you no matter how far away you are. All that you need is a solid internet connection. Now the expert can control your computer and do whatever's needed, as if he's sitting right in front of it. For instance, he can make the computer run smoother or get a program working properly. By the way, it's not only computer technicians that are working remotely these days, but also programmers, bookkeepers, and even scientists. It really is cool, isn't it?
This is great. It's all done. Thank you so much for your help. Actually, I have one more question.
A Fixie slave in the computer. Who came up with such a foolish idea?
Why are you looking at me? You should blame Tom Thomas's dad. He's the one who called tech support.
The recording.
It's really cool that we're putting on this talent show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what you're doing yet?
I'll be out there watching you.
What do you mean? Everyone's gonna be in the show.
I'd rather not. I hate to perform.
Come on, you'll be great. You can... Oh, sing.
I think I would be better off just giving a lecture.
Or could it be that you're just afraid to sing?
I'm just not an artist.
What a shame. Tool is totally into music.
Yeah? I don't know.
Let's go. I'm gonna turn you into a star.
Aye. My heart is thumping. Flying down the road is what I like.
This isn't gonna work. It's, really hard to hear you.
Told you I'm not a singer.
Wait, you can lip sync the song.
Just pretend that I'm singing to the music? It's a cheap scam.
It's what all of the stars do. I'm sure Tula will love it. And you don't need to worry about a thing. I'll find one great backing track.
A song can be performed live or played from a recording. Do you know how a recording is made? First, the songwriter gets an idea for a song and writes the words and the music, which is made up of chords and a melody the words are sung to. The songwriter might then go to a recording studio to have other musicians play on the song. It could be just a small band or a whole orchestra. Now it's the singer's turn to add his voice to the recording. All of the parts are then combined inside a computer, and the recording is finished. And these recordings can be played whenever you want to hear the song. But some performers use their recordings when they put on concerts and only pretend that they're actually singing. I don't know about you, but I prefer hearing a singer really perform live.
Maybe I should give that lecture.
My heart is thumping. Flying down the road just like
syncing. That's not your voice digit. Lip syncing. Shame on you. You're a fake. You can't fool us.
Don't quit. Go sing it yourself.
You gotta try. Let's ride our bikes from town to town. Let's ride our bikes the whole world round. We'll ride the day through because we love to. And then tomorrow we'll go and ride again. I, my two-wheel wonder.
When traffic's jammed, I slip right through.
I'm unencumbered. I am the driver and engine too.
Let's ride our bikes from town to town.
Let's ride our bikes the whole world round.
We'll ride the day through
Because we love to.
and then tomorrow we'll go and ride again.
We'll ride the day through.
Because we love to. And then tomorrow we'll go and ride again.
You see? I told you I'd make a star out of you.
Snow.
Well, where do you think the tree should go?
Let's put it over here this time. But it was right there 2 Christmases ago. And so what? It was nice there.
Every year is the same old thing. How about we have a snowball fight instead, like humans?
Uh-huh. You'll go get buried in a drift and then we'll have to find you.
Here's an idea. Why don't we celebrate this Christmas in the refrigerator?
Even better, in the freezer. The humans will be done with their cooking and they won't bother us in there.
And what about snow?
We'll find you that snow. What is snow? When water evaporates from seas and rivers, it flies into the sky, turning back into liquid again. The drops are so tiny and so light that they just hang in the air and form clouds. But if the drops in the cloud join together, they become big and heavy and fall down as rain. But these heavy drops freeze when it's cold out, and they turn into ice crystals. They grow spikes in all directions, forming what we call snowflakes. Snowflakes come in a variety of shapes: stars, needles, columns, and even triangles. Each one of them has its own unique design. By the way, not one scientist yet has been able to find 2 identical snowflakes.
Refrigerators are the best if you love chilly air.
You love chilly air. You love chilly air. Penguins go there for a rest. So do polar bears. So do polar bears. So do polar bears. Summertime or wintertime, there is always frost. And inside you just might find dear old Santa Claus.
It's chilly. Cleaning this freezer yesterday was a great idea.
Yeah. No, I don't like it. It's just way too cold in here.
Ha! We Fixies are frost hardy.
Uh-huh. Nolik's turning blue already. Look.
That's my natural color.
Stop arguing. We're moving to the refrigerator. It's warmer there.
The fridge is great for cardinals and for chickadees.
And for chickadees. And for chickadees. Winter birds will come to feed any day they please. Any day they please. Any day they please. Summertime or wintertime, there is always frost. And inside you just might find dear old Santa Claus.
Well, where should I put it?
How about right there? There's no snow in here.
It's more important that nobody sees us.
a fridge, the weather is a walrus's dream.
Walrus's dream, walrus's dream. They love jumping in the water and the sour cream, and the sour cream, and the sour cream. Summertime or wintertime, there is always frost, and inside you just might find dear old Santa Claus.
If they put in one more pot of food, then there won't be any room left for us at all in here.
Or snowball fight either.
There's no snow in here anyhow.
This was a bad idea. Let's just go home. The television will be cozier.
Marcia, let's go back to the freezer. It'll be fun for the kids. There won't be any snow in there, but we'll be able to find some frost.
And to keep ourselves from getting cold, we can dance in a circle.
You convinced me. Quickly, Christmas will be here soon.
Everybody needs a fridge. It has ice and snow.
It has ice and snow, it has ice and snow. Only we could use a smidge more room for the food to go. Room for the food to go, room for the food to go. Let's all climb inside of there like one big happy brood. But there's no space.
There's no space, who cares?
We'll just eat the food.
Why did I open the freezer? The food's already out.
Oh, those humans.
The X-ray.
All right.
Psst, the professor. He's fiddling with that X-ray again. Oh, wait. I bet you he's gonna go and test it on Elisa now.
So who can I use for testing this? Elisa!
By the way, I wonder, do X-rays only work on humans? X-rays work on anyone. The X-ray's power lies in its special rays. These rays easily pass through soft tissues, but can't pass through bones. So their shadow appears on the X-ray film. This way, a doctor can quickly see if a bone is broken and a cast is needed to help it heal properly. X-rays are very helpful, but it's important not to get them too often and to protect yourself by wearing a special protective apron to make sure the powerful rays don't hit places where you don't want them to go. Do you think we're twins on the inside like we are on the outside? Let's have Eugenius X-ray us. We'll tell him we want to volunteer in the name of science. Did you already forget we broke his beaker? I'll bet he didn't forget. Then let's take him ourselves. Move closer to the camera.
Professor Eugenius, am I just some guinea pig to you?
No, you're volunteering in the name of science, Elisa.
In the name of science?
Yeah.
If that's so, all right then.
What a trooper you are. All right, have a seat right there. Good. And your hand goes here. Perfect. Keep your back straight. Now don't move. Are you ready, Elisa? I'm about to shoot. Cheese. You have simply stunning bones, Elisa.
And what is that?
What? Is that a gear on there?
I have got to get some medical help immediately.
Elisa, there's no need to exaggerate. There is nothing immediate. I can explain everything.
Dude, why did you turn yourself into a gear? I don't know. I must have gotten scared or something. All right, then I'll try. I'm ready. How do you get this camera to go lower? How much longer? Got it. Or maybe not. It was all your jumping, and now it's frozen.
Elisa, it was just a mistake, a little hiccup in the program. There was nothing in there.
Are you sure there's nothing there?
Me? I am absolute... Elisa, you'll see for yourself. All right, Elisa, sit up straight. There you go. Now don't move, and there.
How does it look now? It's moving around in there. Ambulance! Ambulance!
I have no idea what's wrong.
It's your fault my picture ended up on her X-ray. Well, you're the one that made yourself into a gear.
It was an accident. It just happened on its own.
Ha! So it was you who did this. You have no right to frighten Elisa, you two.
We're conducting an experiment over here. We were testing your x-ray. That's it.
Yeah? And how is it?
Hard to say. Every time we try using that thing, it turns us into a gear.
You Fixies have that defensive reaction. Even an X-ray can't capture a Fixie. The picture, that is.
Oh.
It's impossible to photograph a Fixie. That's right. As soon as someone points their camera, smartphone, or tablet at one of us, we Fixies automatically turn into small screws or gears. Even a machine as sophisticated as an X-ray can't get around this fact. It's not just a useful habit for us, but a reflex. All of us have it since the moment that we're born, even though we're not all aware of it. But the number of times little Fixies have escaped being detected by humans because of this unique trait is simply astronomical. But I'm going to stop joking for a moment now. Are you ready to learn the secret of what we Fixies all have inside of us? We've got a red-hot motor, a clear mind, and a kind soul inside.
All right. Take it easy, take it easy.
Here we go, with nothing extra this time.
Yep. When we're in our gear form, we're also identical.
You again. I'm gonna get you. Stop! Come back here.
Oh, now they're reproducing.
Elisa, there's no need to worry. Look, Elisa, here are my gears. I left them inside the X-ray.
You mean there's nothing wrong inside of my hand?
No, you're fine, Elisa. How about we take just one last X-ray in the name of science?
Oh.
The swing.
Marcia, check out what I can do.
Sit down right now. You're going to fall.
I'm not gonna fall.
Did you hear what I said, Nolik?
There's no need to worry at all. We're right here with him.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on tight. Do you hear?
I'm good.
Great. We're almost done here.
Papoose, look at you. Oh.
Nolik, are you okay?
It looks like his head's still on his shoulders. I'm sure next time he'll be more careful.
There won't be a next time, you guys. That's all. We are done with swings here. And that's that.
No, Marcia.
Don't you have something to say?
Yeah. We are done with swings here. Go inside the television and think about your behavior. You are grounded.
You're being too hard on him. Have you forgotten how much you loved to swing when you were kids?
I? Never ever.
I love to swing. What? Who came up with the swing? It may have been the monkeys. They would swing on vines to jump as far as possible. And just for fun. Prehistoric man saw that and decided to give it a try. He even added a board. Then people thought of putting one log on top of another, and the seesaw was invented. Many years have passed, but the basic designs haven't changed. Only the materials are stronger now.
Nolik, how are you? Did you hurt yourself? Maybe we could play a chess game. You're upset, huh? You see, your parents, they worry about you a lot. You could have hurt yourself there.
But nothing bad happened. Marcia and Papoose act like they were never kids before. Like they never played on a swing.
It's just that everyone grows up and forgets what it was like.
It's more like you grown-ups are boring.
Boring, he said.
Nolik, did you think about what you did wrong? What in the world is going on?
Where? Ah, you mean these swings? They turned out nice, right?
Yeah, well made. Move over.
No! What are you doing, honey?
Woohoo! This is great. I haven't flown like this in a long time.
Take apart that thing this instant before someone gets hurt.
Head? Marcia, why don't you give it a try? Visit your childhood.
Foolishness. I'm not doing this. I don't want to. Only not real high. Don't push that hard. Make it go higher.
Are you sure you won't fall?
I won't. Don't worry.
Marcia and Papoose met each other at university. At the time, Marcia was working at the library, keeping the computers running smoothly. One evening, when nobody was left in the building, she noticed a lamp still lit in the center of the hall. She flew up to the lamp to turn it off and saw a book on the table about space with a Fixie studying it intensely. Papoose was so absorbed in his studies that when Marcia approached him to say hello, he jumped in fear. They spent all night sitting on a windowsill. He was telling her about the stars and about his dream to visit a faraway galaxy. And that's how they became friends. What happened next? I think you know about that.
It's so fun! Woohoo!
Marcia! Oh, you're swinging? You said we can't have a swing in here. This isn't fair.
No, Lick. I didn't mean to. I was afraid you'd get hurt and made a mistake. Sometimes adults can act really annoying.
So, now I'm allowed to swing?
You're allowed. Just hold on tight this time around.
Of course. I don't want fall number 2.
Are you ready to fly into space?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, go!
Plaster.
Here you are. Decided to skip school again, I see. Oh, Simka, Nolik, have you seen this thing?
Whoa! Professor Eugenius's head?
Uh-huh. 2 heads of Professor Eugenius are better than 1.
Only it's not done yet. It's Elisa's. She decided to make a statue of the professor out of plaster.
But this is made out of clay.
Yes, Nolik, it's clay, but this is the model. It was used to make this mold for the plaster to get poured inside. Let's hurry so we get to school on time.
You go ahead. We've got our own work here to take care of. We need to check the plaster. It's a very serious job.
I think you're serious cutters.
Bombs away.
Plaster is made out of gypsum, a mineral mined in the mountains. It's turned into powder at factories. If you mix this powder with water, you'll get a dough-like mass called plaster. You can sculpt anything you want out of it. For instance, a statue or a column. The most important thing is to finish shaping the object before it hardens. Once it's hard, plaster is quite strong, although not as strong as stone, so it's better not to drop things made out of plaster.
We are seriously well plastered.
This is so exciting.
Stop.
I'll immortalize Professor Eugenius for generations to come. Ooh, what cute little figurines. They must have come together with the plaster. How about I paint you guys? I've got nail polish around here somewhere.
What a bad mess. Let's run. High-quality plaster. Strong stuff. How about we turn into gears? We can't do it when the plaster's hard.
Here you are. They're terribly unsteady. All right, should we go with stripes or polka dots? Professor, hi! Right now I'm working on something special for you. Don't even try to guess what it is. What? Did you say in your office? Understood.
You'd better think, or we'll be living forever as statues with polka dots. We should run off the edge. Are you nuts? You're gonna hurt yourself. But this way, the plaster will break.
I got it. I know its style. Little flowers. You guys are rather rough. I'm not going to paint you. Yes, that's right. They need sanding.
Are you satisfied? We'd have been better off going to class. I thought you liked becoming a sculptor. And thanks to you, we're both sculptors now. Forever. 'Cause of me, you better take back what you said.
Sculptures aren't the only things that can be made with plaster. Plaster's a good building material, too. With its help, it's possible to put up a new wall to divide a big room into 2 smaller ones. And that's not all. Plaster's often used in medicine for lots of different things. Dentists make molds and casts out of it to create braces or dentures that make teeth straight and beautiful. And of course, plaster is an invaluable aid for fractured bones. Bandages get soaked in a plaster solution, and layer after layer are applied to a broken arm or leg. The wet bandage hardens, making the broken bone immobile so it can fuse together. And if you want, you can draw something funny on a cast to cheer up your friend.
We're dead.
Huh? What's going on?
Simka! Nolik! Over here!
Where are the figurines? Professor Eugenius is coming soon. I need to finish everything. I'll find the figurines later on. They couldn't have run away. Goes without saying.
Well then, tell me, class, what have we learned from the twins' serious study of plaster?
You can learn a lot more with just your hands.
Is that so? You think sitting in class is boring? All right, try standing and see if that's better.
Trash.
Prepare yourselves. Right now, Maestro Nolik will use nothing but mind power to switch these shapes around. Yay! Abracadabra! Alaka! Achoo!
Maestro, you appear to have grown a third hand.
Teddy! Splendid!
Bravo, Maestro! Bravo! Let's go to the laboratory. Something really cool's about to start there.
Wait, I'm not done! I have some more tricks for you!
Oh, dear colleagues, so glad you're here. Have a look at my latest invention. It's a mini recycling factory for trash. Are you ready for some magic?
You mean a trick?
Professor, your report. Oh, there's so much trash in here. Professor Eugenius, why don't I throw it out?
Stop out of this trash, as you call it, Elisa. We can create wondrous new things.
Again, you've made a mess in here.
What happens with that trash that you've gathered into a bag and thrown out? It's taken by a trash truck, together with other trash that's been collected, to a dump. And there, what once started as a small pile can gradually grow into a huge mountain of trash. And more trash keeps coming every day. Oh, Marcia! To stop trash from threatening the lives of every living thing, it needs to be recycled. Everybody's help is important here, from the world's big humans to us little Fixies.
All right, let's begin. Throw the old cans in there.
Into here?
Into there.
Into here. Mm-hmm.
Splendid!
You see, the machine recycled the old metal can into a new shiny one.
What a silly trick! Oh, quiet! I'm telling you, he had the new can planted in there.
It's time for glass. All right, Elisa, go on.
Into here?
Into there, Elisa.
Into here. It's that sweet little vase that you went and dropped yesterday.
It's like new
again.
He glued it together, no doubt.
You don't know anything about it.
And now, Elisa, I want you to load my report into there.
No, Professor!
I will make the sacrifice for science.
Oh.
1 second. Wait, I got it. What do you think, Elisa?
What a joke! You're really gonna tell me that the machine made that?
Well, yeah.
It's got an eraser to wipe off the letters.
No, quiet down.
This is a total fraud.
Nolik, you're the only fraud around here.
Oh, yeah? I'm gonna prove it to you.
And now, the final experiment. You have never seen anything like it. We put some plastic in there, then press on here like that. No!
No what?
No inventory. I need you to bring some more plastic right away.
Uh-huh.
How could this...
Nolik, look at that. The sneaker that the machine made is your color. Nolik? Nolik! Whatever is thrown out at the dump is practically lost forever. Cans, plastic, and glass will just lay unchanged in the ground for hundreds of years. What a waste, because these things can be recycled. For example, if you collect 700 aluminum cans, it's possible to make a bike out of them. 5 kilos of old paper is enough material to manufacture a new chair. And a shirt? That only takes 16 recycled plastic bottles. Splendid? Oh yes, I think so too. Really, it's not that hard at all. You just need to learn how to sort your trash. If you do, many old and unwanted things will escape being thrown out at the dump and go to a special recycling plant instead, where they will be given a second life.
No, he couldn't have flown in.
I saw him, I'm sure.
Nolik, please come out. I promise I'm never gonna call you a fraud ever again. Nolik!
I'm here, don't worry.
Oh, Nolik, you're okay.
Nolik!
Ooh. Oh, Nolik, you really scared us.
You're alive. I couldn't find anything at all in there. No cans, no vases. There wasn't even any toilet paper.
And you didn't believe it.
Professor, how do you do it?
You know, I
With his mind power.
How did you know that?
The air conditioner.
Hey, Greenie! Peekaboo! Woohoo! Here, kitty kitty. It's taking Digit forever. 'Cause when it comes to fixing up air conditioners, Digit's a dum-dum. He said he knows how they work inside out. He should prove it. Leon! Woohoo!
Geek, be careful. You could fall down.
When are you gonna learn to tell Geek and I apart? You done?
It's working perfectly.
Oh, yeah? Then why wouldn't it respond to the remote?
Because it's got a stuck button.
Where? Oh.
Guys, why did you push it like that? It can only be fixed from the inside.
An air conditioner gives relief from the heat. It has two main parts. One hangs outside of the house and the other inside. The air in the room is sucked into the unit, where it passes over cooling coils filled up with gas. The heat pulled out of the air is pushed out to the street with a fan, and the ice-cold air is sent back into the room. By the way, some air conditioners not only cool the air, but can warm it up as well. You can turn it on in the winter and enjoy.
Piece of cake.
That's great. We can finally get cooled off.
It's so dusty in here. You'd think they'd clean up, at least once in a while.
Ah, I love it cool. Ugh. Let's make it a bit warmer. I feel cold. Well, I feel hot. You're gonna freeze me.
It just doesn't want to stay in place.
And you're gonna roast me in here.
And now this one?
A little heat can't break your bones, especially since you don't have any. I don't need the remote to fix this. Ha ha! Who's laughing now? We'll see about this.
It feels good to be in a room with an air conditioner in the summertime, but it's better not to sit directly under one. You might end up catching a cold and spending your vacation stuck in the house. It's also important to remember that an air conditioner doesn't freshen the air, but rather recirculates the room's air over and over. That's why you should open the windows and air out your home a few times a day. When you play outside on a hot day, try to spend more time in the shade. When you're out in the sun, wear a hat, put on sunscreen, and drink plenty of water. And even though ice cream is refreshing when it's hot, be careful, because it makes it easier for you to get a sore throat. And a simple garden hose can turn any hot day into something special. Just invite your friends, turn on the water, and have a blast.
I'm cold. Well, I'm hot. It's cold. No, it's hot.
So that's what's been going on, and they call themselves Fixies. Will you stop it already? You're gonna completely break it. There you go. Didn't I warn you?
Oh,
Oh, help me!
Digit?
They come. Hold on there. I taste awful. No! Someone help!
Digit, why did you go inside the terrarium? Leon got spooked. Well, see what you've done? Digit has a cold now. What? It's all because of that stuffy air of yours. What? If it hadn't been for you, Huh? Where are you going? What about fixing the air conditioner?
Fix it?
Didn't Digit talk about how he knows air conditioners inside out? He's just upset he almost learned chameleons inside out.
The parachute.
Pass it, Geek!
Actually, I'm Tweak.
It's impossible to tell you guys apart.
Well, yeah.
Nolik, come on, we're gonna be late. Oh, we've got a class to go to. It's about parachutes.
Hey, actually, me and Geek are the world's best fixie parachuters.
The world's best?
And we can teach you how to jump.
Thanks, another time.
We'll just take one jump. Then when you get to school, you'll be the most prepared of all.
Simka, it'll only take a minute or two, and it'll be awesome.
And you really know about parachutes?
Uh-huh. A parachute looks like a big umbrella. Before jumping, it gets folded up and packed into a backpack. Then, during a jump, it is released with a special mechanism, and its durable fabric instantly opens up into a canopy. Air stops it from descending too quickly. So even a big person shouldn't be afraid of crashing down. But still, skydiving is no joke. To do it safely requires a lot of special training, dexterity, and proper gear. Here, put them on. Don't worry, they're super high quality. You gotta take off your pack-a-mat. Simka, nothing's gonna happen to it.
All right, just one jump.
Don't forget, when you want the chute to open, tug the ring hard. Well, let's do it.
Class!
That was nothing. What do you say? Is your school this much fun?
We're late for school. Hurry up.
What's the hurry if you're already late? Now it's time for the most interesting part. It's scary. You mean scary good, right?
Did you two go nuts? If we jump from up here, we'll die. That's it. I've had enough. Nolik, let's go. Wait, how did we even get up here? We gotta get our pack-a-mats.
Oh, yeah! Hey! Come on, jump!
You gotta bring our pack-a-mats to us.
No, they'll open. Just jump.
You heard me wrong.
What, are they waiting to show us some formation? Uh-huh.
Cool, guys. Please bring our pack-a-mats to here.
Join you? Ha! No way! We're not climbing back up.
Ugh, they don't understand anything. Pack-o-mats! Nolik!
Give the ring a tug!
The ring is stuck, Marcia!
Try the reserve! That's called landing in style.
Landing in style? We almost plunged to our death because of you.
Uh-oh.
What is going on in here?
Grandpoos, we were just,
Cutting school, I believe. Aha. Quite original. Whose work is this? Oh, well, hello there.
Hi there. This is our parachute.
And these are our new friends, Tweak and Geek.
Only the other way around.
Twins! Fantastic! And at what school did they teach you to do that?
We get homeschooling.
Aha! You can learn plenty of new things without having to study at a school. There are human children all over the world that are homeschooled. And some Fixies, too. Both of these ways have pluses and minuses. For instance, you might not get called on in a class with lots of pupils. But at home, where you're always face-to-face with the teacher, you've got to be well prepared. And what about having classmates, you wonder? Isn't it more fun to study together? Well, when I was a schoolboy, I actually loved to hide from my classmates on occasion so I could wrestle with a difficult problem in peace and quiet. The truth is, the most important thing is not whether you study at home or at school. What matters most is that you give it your best no matter where you're studying. You know what? You think you might like joining our class? We could really use students like you in there.
Do you have pack-a-mats for us?
Yes, you'll get them, only after the exam.
And Fixie boards?
Those you can pick up right away.
The shirt.
Hey, wait! I came up with another joke. A Fixie clown got kicked out of the circus for acting screwy. Get it? A Fixie screwy.
Come on, Geek. We gotta go now. That iron won't clean itself.
Oh, wow! Is that cotton candy up there on that stick?
It's just plain old cotton.
I was kidding you. It's what they make clothes out of.
Wrong. Cotton balls just grow into clothes.
Is that true?
You see this ball over here? We can grow a whole shirt out of it. Right, Geek? And the timing's perfect. We could get a great harvest out of this one. But we gotta go clean that iron.
That stinks.
How about this? We'll tend to the shirt here, but the iron's on you. What do you say?
But I want to see how you guys grow it.
You mean you want us to do all the work and you just get to watch? Is that fair?
All right, I'll go and do it.
Woo! That was a lot easier than I thought. I can't wait to see his face. People love to buy clothes, but not everyone takes good care of them. If their clothes get stained or ripped, they'll just throw them out. A ton of things end up at the dump for no good reason. To reduce all of that waste, you need to wear your clothes with care and handle them properly. Don't wash your clothes too often or in very hot water. The same goes for ironing. By the way, if you dry your wet clothes on hangers, then you won't need to iron them at all. And if you do have something that can't be cleaned or mended, don't just throw it into the trash. Take it to be recycled instead. Those old things can be turned into a car seat, building materials, or some new piece of clothing. Cool, isn't it? pretty good, right? So let's start the show. It's growing! Great! All right! Keep going, keep going. Keep it up, just a little more. Come on.
So, did it grow yet? Where's the shirt? I don't see it. That's just a thread, you guys.
It's because we just started. And what about you? Did you clean everything? Then you need to get back to work. Oh, break time. Break time? What do you think we should do next?
Did it grow yet?
I think you should check back when you've finished half of the iron.
All right.
You really got him good. Was there ever a doubt? All right, now let's check how you did.
Wow! Mom bought some new shirts. Nolik?
Katya, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. They were grown by Tweak and Geek.
Funny, you're joking, right?
No, I saw it with my eyes. They grew from the cotton. You mean this was all a trick? To make me clean the iron!
The shirt doesn't deserve your frustration. Don't be upset. I got a good plan, Nolik.
I still don't get how this works. Where do all these clothes come from, then?
Cotton is grown in fields. People collect it and pull it into thread. At factories, the thread is made into fabric, and the fabric into clothes that get shipped to stores all over the world. To make sure this process doesn't harm our planet, everything needs to be done with care. That means saving water and electricity and not using harmful fertilizers. So the next time you need to buy a new pair of jeans or a shirt, choose one that is made with concern for nature.
Nolik, you are a champ. It's totally clean.
Tweak, Geek, come over here. We got a lot of work.
It's time to harvest socks.
What?
You don't want your Fixie friends to end up without them, do you?
Seriously, Nolik?
Yeah. And after your socks, we can harvest your pants.
All right, you got us. Nolik, how about we do one of your chores for you now? No more tricks.
Sounds good. But first, we harvest the socks.
The sneakers.
Good morning. How are you, Katya?
Hey, Tom Thomas. Look at these cool sneakers my mom bought me. They light up.
Whoa.
Aren't they awesome? You don't have sneaks like this.
And why are you so sure of that? I got them.
Yeah? Show me.
All right, I'll show you. Only, I gotta use the bathroom. Call you back soon.
Do you really have light-up sneaks like you told her?
No. But you know, I have these two friends. They can make almost anything in the world. Light-up sneaks included. Or maybe they can't do it?
Actually, they could do it.
They would be no problem.
Just attach the little lights and you're done. All right, Nolik, you get the batteries. And Tom Thomas, you get your sneaks.
Uh-huh.
And I'm off to the laboratory to get light-emitting diodes.
Oh, wow. The soles on these are cool.
Your soles are just like that.
Really?
The soles of sneakers are made out of a special material that is very springy, or scientifically speaking, shock absorbing. That's why if you walk in sneaks for a long time, or run or jump, your back and legs won't get tired. The bottom of the sole is never smooth. It has a lot of bumps and pits, or even spikes, so you won't slip on grass. Sneakers also have little holes or mesh, so your feet don't get too hot and sweaty.
So, where are your sneakers? Show me.
Here.
Whoa!
And my lights are so much brighter.
But I can turn mine on with a remote. Watch this. They're on. Up. They're off.
Huh. Mine turn on and off when I jump.
I don't believe you.
Oh, Katya, can't see you. What's wrong?
Huh? Tom Thomas?
Hello?
What?
The lights on your sneakers, that's not how they work.
Don't I have these really good friends who know how to make anything in the world?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Tom Thomas.
Oh, everything's working fine again. Watch this. Hup. Now they're on. Hup. Now they're not. Hup. They're on. Hup. They're off. Hup. Hup. Hup.
Well, you know, I bet your shoes can't blink.
Well, you lose. And my sneaks don't just blink. They can change colors, too.
Tom Thomas?
Don't you know how to do it?
We don't. These lights have one color, that's all.
Just one last thing for me. Can you see me?
Ugh. Nolik, I got it. Grab your paint gun.
Uh-huh.
Look, now all the lights are white. But if I want, they can be green, or they can be blue, or I can make them orange if I want to. Or they could be purple, or light blue, or yellow.
Do you know why little light-emitting diodes are able to burn so brightly? The secret to this wonderful invention is a special multi-layered chip located inside the diode that conducts electricity. These chips are made from thin, round wafers that get many layers added to them. The wafers are then cut into thousands of tiny square pieces, the chips. These chips have atoms with electrons that travel around the nucleus. The electrons are able to transport electricity. When electricity's run through the chip, the electrons get pumped up and immediately start jumping from their places, leaving little traces behind them. When another electron bounces into those empty places, it lets off a little flash called a photon. And these photons, they're the light coming out of the diode.
There you go. My sneaks are cooler than your sneaks. And you know what else they have? Little wheels.
Yours have wheels on them?
What wheels are you talking about?
Simca? Oh.
Well, I have these really good friends that know how. They're really good friends.
You know what? I think you should ask those friends to help you out. We need to go. Right, Nolik?
Right. And we're taking our lights, too.
Tom Thomas, that wasn't fair.
Not fair at all.
I agree. Wheels would have been just too much work.
Aha! I see it wasn't only me using the Fixies to do everything.
Those two can sure keep coming up with crazy ideas. Uh-huh. First this one, then that one.
The hoverboard.
Watch this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Bet you can't do that. You don't even have a Fixie board.
And who cares? My parents got me something really cool. A hoverboard. Look.
You mean now people can have Fixie boards? So cool. Can you do tricks on that thing?
Heh, I sure can. I'd show you right now. But it's raining.
And so what?
Are you kidding? Hoverboards run on electricity.
A hoverboard looks like a skateboard, but with bigger wheels that have electric motors inside. When someone stands on the board and leans forward, controllers send a signal to the motor. You can start going. It can not only roll forward, but backwards too, and even spin until the battery runs out of power. But you can always recharge it. And remember not to ride through puddles or mounds of snow. If water gets inside, your hoverboard can easily break.
Then just ride your hoverboard in here.
I can't, because it's an uneven floor.
Or could it be that you don't know how to ride it?
Hup! Ta-da!
Good, now start riding.
It won't go.
Ah, you forgot to turn it on, that's it.
Don't laugh at me, Nolik. It's the floor's fault. I'd even fall off a scooter in here.
Uh-huh, whatever you say.
If you think you're such a pro, then why don't you help me out here?
Yeah, sure. Instructor Nolik will teach you everything you need. Just do what I do. But first, put a helmet on your head. Go like this. How about you jump on it with both of your feet at once? How about jumping on it backwards?
That's scary.
Don't worry. Just close your eyes. Hey, I was joking. Well, at least the helmet looks good on you.
What good's this helmet with a trainer who's no help at all?
Really? There's no trainer who can help such a lousy student.
I can learn without you.
Fine, go ahead.
What are you two arguing about?
He told me that he knows how to ride his new hoverboard really well, but the only thing he knows how to do is fall down.
In the first place, you should never be riding that thing inside. Everybody knows that, except you. But while you're at home, you can learn how to get your balance. I can show you how. Only first, put on your pads.
Class! Simka, you're a really great trainer. Now I can finally start riding. Simka! I can't stop!
Wait, where are you going?
Thank goodness he was wearing his helmet.
And those pads.
On segways, hoverboards, and electric scooters, it's easy to pick up speed and fly like the wind. That's why when you ride any of these vehicles, please do it with care. Always wear protective pads and a helmet. While you're riding, it's important to pay attention to what's in front of you and to your sides. Someone could suddenly appear from around the corner. If you get to a road that you need to cross, you have to get off of your vehicle and walk it. Remember, you're not the only one out there, and you have to share the road with others. Everyone should feel safe. Pedestrians walk along their paths. You ride to their side, and cars are driving on the roads. It's really nice when everybody respects each other.
Ouch, that hurts.
Tom Thomas, are you all right? Didn't we agree we'd go outside after the rain's over? What? Couldn't wait to give it a ride? I hear ya. I want to give it a little ride, too. Now just sit back and watch your dad show you how it's done. Yep.
As the saying goes, like father, like son.
The cheat sheet. Huh. Simka wasn't joking around. She came up with a whole lesson. Even brought a board like a real teacher. Well, of course she did. She's not the one that Grandboo's is making retake the test. I marked the last test you both had. Simka, you got everything right. You've done it again.
Yeah! And what about you?
Nothing. Well, Fire, that nothing of yours needs to become something. I'd appreciate if you'd help Fire learn these formulas.
Oh, please, not that. We'll study at my place in 1 hour. Don't be late.
So tired of this.
Simka, you got everything right, just like always.
She left me a note. How very interesting. A cheat sheet, huh? That explains why she always gets perfect grades. The professor should see this. Although, I might want to use it myself. Legend has it that cheat sheets were used as long ago as the 8th century. Charlemagne, despite being a learned king, couldn't remember how to properly write his name. That's why he always carried a special piece of paper with his monogram on it to copy as needed. In other words, a cheat sheet. In theaters, there were human cheat sheets called prompters. The prompters would feed the actors their lines if they forgot them. Today, TV news anchors, weather broadcasters, and video bloggers all use teleprompters. In front of the camera lens stands a sheet of glass that reflects the text that is scrolling on a computer. The text is not visible to the camera, so the viewers think that the speaker isn't reading, but reciting the news from memory.
Professor, I'm ready to go.
You already learned the whole lesson?
There wasn't a lot to study there.
If you say so, take a seat.
My leg. It's itchy. Oh, there's a pain in my back.
So, you decided to cheat on my test?
It's not my cheat sheet, it's Simka's.
You don't say, but you're the one cheating here. You need to go study.
You finally made it. I was beginning to think you forgot.
I found that cheat sheet you were using. Anybody can get an A if they use this.
And what did you get using it? Don't be that way, Fire. These kinds of things can only help you if you write them yourself.
Don't make me laugh.
Write on this.
There's no space on here.
Just write with small letters and accurately.
It's all done. And how can I take it out so the professor doesn't notice?
No idea. I've never used them to cheat at school.
Come on. I wasted all this time for nothing?
Not for nothing. They will help you, just not the way that you thought. Do you think cheat sheets are only for bad students? Not at all. It's a good idea for anyone to make them. It makes it easier to remember a difficult word, formula, or a date if you write it down a few times. But it's important that you don't stay up all night long and forget to have a good night's sleep. If you do that, you won't need your cheat sheet during the test. Only remember, your notes will only work if you really study your lessons. If you don't do that, then no cheat sheet will be able to help you on your test.
Simka, I took the test, and I passed without looking at the cheat sheet.
Just like I told you.
This cheat sheet is truly magical.
You really don't get you learned these formulas on your own?
How?
By writing them down on there.
Ah, you just wait. I'll become the best student in the whole class.
Uh-huh. Have a seat. You and I need to study.
How come? I've already got this.
But that was for the last exam. The next one's history, not math.
The quadcopter.
Katya, would you like to go with me? No. Suppose that you wanted... Nah.
Just say what you want to say. Katya, let's go to the movies.
That's easy for you to say. This is about asking her to go to the movies, not a walk.
Ah. Well, in that case, just send a text to her. Or better, write a letter and send it.
By the time it gets to her, the movie will be over already.
And what if we send it by quadcopter?
Class! And I can send back Katya's marker, too. Now launching our postal quadcopter.
Let me help.
Nolan!
Steer the other the joystick! Ah, that was a good job. A quadcopter looks like a helicopter, only it's smaller, and it has 4 rotors. They can also carry a camera, which means they can not only fly fast, but can shoot videos and photos too. These devices are used by journalists to help document their stories, and by cameramen to shoot from high above the action. Quadcopters also help rescuers find missing people. And soon, they'll be delivering groceries and packages. She's taping a note on it.
Let's fly it back here. Thank you for the marker.
What about the movies?
Nothing at all. She doesn't want to go. Maybe Katya doesn't want to go with me, but with Johnny.
Your imagination is awesome. All right, we'll check with the quadcopter.
But that's spying and that's not good. Only that Johnny.
Someone's not answering her call.
I'm sure it's Johnny. He never hears his phone when it rings. Now she's writing him a note? So that's how it goes. Katya, now I know everything. Enjoy the movies with Johnny. But the friendship between you and I
will always be strong?
Is now over. And that is that.
What?
When ancient people needed to send a message, they would make signals with loud drums or with smoke from fires. The signals were then sent repeatedly in a long chain, moving from one settlement to the next. Later, people started using messengers and carrier pigeons to deliver the news. It was not until the 16th century that a real postal service appeared in Europe. A postman would travel in a carriage, only they were so far that he could go. With time, ships and trains started carrying letters. But today, most everything is sent through the internet. 1 second and the message is already in an electronic mailbox or on social media. Paper letters are becoming rarer and rarer. But you gotta admit, to get a real letter feels great.
You sure you want to send that back to her?
No, I want to hand it to her.
But then she'll find out that we were spying.
Katya?
Tom Thomas, how come you wouldn't answer your phone?
You were calling Johnny. You didn't call me.
And why would you think that?
7 missed calls? That means...
I was thinking that you and I, could just open this.
But you were writing this note to Johnny.
Hey, were you spying on me?
No,
Katya, it's all my fault. Please forgive me. Tom Thomas wanted to send you a letter. But it never got to you. It fell off the quadcopter. Come on, read already.
Tom Thomas, let's go
to the movies. Promise you won't spy on me ever again. You pick the movie out.
Dinesh!
The secret code.
Gotcha.
You can't catch me!
Oh, hey, watch where you're going. The newcomers. What you hauling? Nothing. Yeah, you know, nothing special.
Need help?
We'll manage. Time to go. Or we won't finish our Esser-Prusen time. See ya.
See ya.
Esser-Prus? Never heard of that before. What is it? Tweak and Geek are definitely up to something. Come on. Hey, what's an Esser-Prus?
What language is it? Any idea?
I getcha. And they say you're smart.
Hey, look at this. They're hauling more stuff.
For the Esser Bruce. And the sloot. You got it?
Ah!
All right, Fixies. Hold on to your hats.
He said salute. Do you know that word?
It's nothing good, I'm sure of that. I didn't like those newcomers from the very beginning.
Am I the only one who doesn't know what's going on?
There is the foul den of those evil boys. We've got to stop their wicked plan, or it's gonna be the end of us.
How?
I don't know. You got any ideas?
I need some time to think.
Now is not the time for thinking, it's time for action. I will scout it out.
And I?
And you, Nolik, will use this to keep an eye on them and tell me what they're doing.
Esperus and Sloot. Esperus. I think I know what this is. A code. If a note written in a secret code falls into the hands of a stranger by mistake, she won't be able to read it. Because instead of having words that the reader can comprehend, the note is written with symbols for letters, or with letters in a mixed-up order. To crack the code, you need a key. Not a key for a lock, but the key that was used to create the code. If you have the key, you can use it to find out what the message says and send back a secret answer using the same code.
Blue, come in. This is Red. What do you have to report?
Red, this is Nolik. Blue, I meant to say. The twins are flying off towards the warehouse. Hi. Look out!
Blue, there's no escape.
Hang in there, we'll save you. Digit, Red's over there. No, not Red. Fire. We've got to go save him. Ugh.
It's the twins who need to be saved from fire.
It's the what?
They'll come in, we'll flip the switch, and it'll be Esser for all of them.
No way. Not on my watch. I won't let you do it.
Fire! Stop!
People have been using codes for centuries. The ancient Greeks wrote letters on leather strips that, when wrapped around a cylinder, would make the secret word appear in a row. They also sent coded messages using a disc with holes and letters. The message was spelled out by threading a string through the holes of each letter in order. The message was decoded by pulling the thread out and writing down the letter the string came out of. In Italy, people created a code using pages filled with letters. When a key with spaces cut out was placed over the coded page, the message would appear in the openings. Today, computers use numbers for encoding information. It takes a chain of numbers this long to code the word Tadish. The science that studies the history and techniques of secret codes is called cryptology.
Hey, you never got taught how to knock? Our Esser is ruined now. All right, since you're already here, then... Surprise!
Look at this.
Where's the Esser?
Look. Esperus is just surprise, backwards. It's a secret code.
We didn't want you to find out about it ahead of time. Come on up here, quick!
It's a trap, I'm telling you. Somewhere up here is where they're hiding that salute.
Try to say that same word backwards.
Wait, is it tools? It means tools? That was another code word like surprise? Then Tadish would be what? Should it? Awesome! Should it?
Should it?
The online store.
1, 2, 3, turn it!
Simka, you need to turn it in the opposite direction. No, it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Why don't you come down here and do it, and I'll sit back and watch you?
My dissertation? It went great. I successfully defended it. Professor Eugenius? No, he didn't congratulate me.
I told the professor over and over not to forget about that.
He wouldn't be our genius if he wasn't forgetful.
You should stop your joking and go and tell the professor about Elisa.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will fix it once again.
Hey! Whoa. Guess we shouldn't bother him. Then what do we do now? Look at that, Tweak. What is it? A store on the internet? Uh-huh. The professor probably wanted to buy flowers, but got distracted. I think we should finish ordering them for him. There are so many bouquets to choose from. I'm sure he'd want the biggest one. What do you think these numbers mean? The number of flowers that are in it. Oh, everything's already filled in. The name, address, and a number for some kind of card. There, done. Tadeish! They'll get here in an hour.
If there's something you want to buy, you don't have to go out to a store anymore to get it. Clothing, fresh food, electronics, supplies for your pet, or a toy you might like. You can order almost anything you want from an online store without leaving home. It's simple. You pick out what you want, put it in a shopping cart, and pay for it. But kids should only shop online with the help of an adult. Before you know it, your order will be delivered straight to your house. Just as long as you gave them the right address, that is.
Ah, what a lovely smell. Oh, there's a note in here. To Professor Eugenius, thanks a lot. I was certain they were from me.
Hey, you got it all wrong. They're from him. They're for you. We can fix this, no problem. To Elisa. Done.
Another bouquet? These kind of flowers always set off my allergies.
Professor Eugenius is so absent-minded. First they get sent to the wrong person, then he sends the wrong kind.
We can fix it, no problem. Name, address, done.
Why does my phone keep making all these funny sounds today?
Don't worry, this time we know that we got everything right.
Good job, guys.
What is this? How?
What happened?
Someone used my card and ordered a ton of flowers without me knowing.
No, not a ton, just 3. Bouquets, that is.
What? You mean you guys never told the professor?
Never told me about what?
Well, Elisa, she was crying, and you were busy working. We decided to help you out.
You decided to help me out by spending a lot of my money?
Money? What do you mean, money?
You think you can get flowers on the internet without having to pay?
That's what those numbers must have been about. But you wanted to order flowers anyway, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And look, I've already done it. And then you...
Professor Eugenius, you remembered.
When you're playing a game with play money, you can spend as much as you want. When you're playing a game on the internet, you have to be careful. Many of the websites out there that offer games and cartoons charge real money that is collected using credit or debit cards. Adults get these cards from their banks or through work. They're convenient for paying at places like restaurants, theaters, or stores. Salesmen put the card in a reader to take money from the buyer's bank account, and the buyer gets a message saying how much money he has left. Now people can pay for things directly from their phones. Only kids, you have to remember this simple rule. Don't buy anything through the internet without the help of an adult. Because with just one click, money can be gone for good.
Congratulations on defending your dissertation. You did so well.
Thanks so much. But you spent much too much money, dear Professor.
Oh, nothing is too much for you, Elisa. Yes, and I'll make sure that the plant is taken care of properly. It will get watered and fed every single day.
And I'll watch you, so I can tell you how you're supposed to be watering them.
The hologram.
I think it's 7. Yeah.
Oh, looks like I've got that number on my card.
You're so lucky, Fire.
I know, right? Whoa!
You saw them!
Hey, Chusaka, no! Aw, and I was so close to winning. I'm so tired of Chusaka ruining our games.
Well, you know, dogs like playing their own games.
And what? She has to play right here?
Help me out. We'll put these back where they were before.
Uh-huh. And then she'll just come in and mess it all up again. We need a way to distract her somehow.
So, we're gonna feed her, huh?
Not quite. We'll make a piece of candy for her. It'll be a hologram here on the phone. Chusaka will be busy trying to figure out how to eat it the rest of the day.
That's great. But a hologram, how does it work?
A hologram is a three-dimensional image projected into the air. It looks like a real object from every side, only it's translucent. You can look at holograms in your own home. To do it, you need to make a pyramid out of clear plastic. Any clear plastic box will work. First, cut out the four sides and connect them. The next step is to look for a 3D hologram video on the internet. Start playing it and put your plastic piece on top of the phone. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Class! It's like real candy!
Chusaka! Get over here!
Oh well, it looks like your hologram's not interesting to her.
Could it be that she just wants some different food?
You're right! We forgot that she's a meat eater.
It's done. Quiet.
I don't get it. What's wrong with it now?
Nolik, how dumb are we? We made her some meat, but it doesn't have any smell. Done. Let's hide.
You want to go play now?
Uh-huh. It wasn't the plan for the hologram to work like that.
Fire, we gotta help her.
Help her? How come? She's the one that did that to herself.
Fire was just kidding. Tell her, Fire.
I'm sure that you've seen how superheroes in the movies often use holograms. They might use them to call a partner or look at a map in 3D. But it isn't just in the movies. You can find this technology in real life today. With its help, scientists can make models of the human body that are easier to study than flat pictures. You can also find holograms in museums, both as items on display and as guides. There are teachers already giving holographic lectures, appearing to be right there in the hall. And in circuses, holographic images are being used to replace animals. Now, instead of elephants, dolphins, and lions, their three-dimensional copies perform. And it's great! They're no less exciting than watching live animals. And this way, the real animals can be free to roam in the wild.
Chusaka, no! Come on, stop kissing us, Chusaka!
Chusaka, stop it right now! What's going on? You sad little thing. Who did that to her? Chusaka, just hang in there. I'm gonna save you. Whose idea was that?
We thought Chusaka would get distracted with a hologram, but then she put her nose in there and got stuck.
It was her fault. She's the one that kept getting in our way.
Maybe you were getting in her way, actually. Fire! Wouldn't the table have been fine for this game?
No way in the world. I am gonna play where I want. Come on, I'm sure we can work this out. So you Fixies are safe, and Chusaka has eaten. Well, let's see. 5! Bingo!
Chusaka really loves that catapult game you came up with.
And I love how she beat us in bingo. Just like always, best at everything. Maybe you didn't notice, Fire, but I saw you win a game today. What game was that? That scary one. That game of tag with Chusaka.
Perpetual motion.
We're the first ones here. Nobody's too excited about learning today.
Hi there, Tweak. Hi there, Geek. Bye, Tweak. Bye, Geek.
We got school now. Where are you going?
Digit is taking a well-deserved day off. Huh? Take a look at what he made.
Wipers to clean glasses off? That's what he thought of? If you just make a thing like that, you can get off of school for a whole day?
Let me see you come up with something yourself.
Actually, we've been working on something already. Whoa!
You two were making your own invention?
Yeah, only it's cooler than your wipers.
How interesting. Can you bring it into class?
Yeah, tomorrow. No problem.
That'd be great. But for now, you've got a lesson. It is quite original. But yesterday, I gave you the day off class so you could get some rest, not keep working. By the way, I thought the twins were bringing in their new invention with them.
Here I am.
Where's Geek?
Geek will be here soon. But we don't have to wait. And here's our perpetual motion machine that I'll be showing you today.
Perpetuum mobile?
What?
Sounds very intriguing. I can't wait to see it.
Are you ready? Ta-da! Now I can go home, right?
No one ever invented a machine with perpetual motion. Just imagine how great it would be if we could have perpetual motion machines. You start the machine up once, and then it would continuously move heavy loads, push water through pipes, or create heat and light, all without ever stopping, charging, or refueling. Scientists have been trying to create this kind of machine for ages, but so far, they have never been successful. Because the very idea of perpetual motion goes against the laws of physics.
Stop trying to be so smart. Look, it's working, isn't it?
I gotta figure out how.
What's there to figure out? All that matters is that we promised, and we did it.
Examine it if you want. And Tweak, you're free to go.
But he'll break it if I go home now.
Well, then stay if you'd like.
I still don't get how they made this work.
Aren't you tired? You've been doing that for more than an hour.
You plugged it into an outlet. That's how you did it. Where's the wire?
It's your idea. You find it.
Uh-huh. It's probably got an air supply in it somewhere on this thing. Or...
It turns on its own, Digit. How can you not understand that? On its own. You're wasting our time. Just stop already.
The wheel's starting to slow down.
You're seeing things. Are you done? Is the examination over?
It's hard to believe, but it looks like you really invented a perpetual motion machine.
It finally sunk in. Why don't you go tell the professor? And I am going home. What took so long? I really thought I would die. Next time you pedal. Relax, brother. We got out of class.
Geek, you kept going for a while in there. Inventors through the ages have aspired to create something brilliant that would bring them eternal fame, but it rarely happens. Since long ago, there's been the dream of inventing the Philosopher's Stone, a substance that could turn any metal into gold. Alchemists used to mix all sorts of things together in their attempts to create it. In ancient China, emperors desired an elixir of immortality that would let anyone who took a drink of it live forever. There were a lot of pretenders who would come to the emperor saying, "I have found the recipe for eternal life." But you and I know that this was just a lie, because that potion can't possibly exist in our world. A true scientist doesn't betray science just to become famous.
So that's how you got it working. Good hoax.
And for your effort, you two can still take the day off.
Right now, a couple of sick days is what I need. Oh.
And for your next project, how about making that potion for eternal life?
Give us 2 free days, and you can consider it done. Huh?
The present.
It's mine. Let it go. No way in the world.
Tweak, Geek, are you coming or what? Do you still need our help with the notebook or not?
We can't do it now.
What's gotten into you?
Nothing got into us. Something came to us. We found a present. It's for me. No, for me.
Huh. Now we'll find out who this is for.
With love from Basia. That makes everything perfectly clear.
What isn't clear about it?
There's only one present, but 2 of you.
Because it's just for me. In your dreams, Tweak.
Well, I know who this present's for. For the one that Basia loves most of all.
Huh?
The very first presents were amulets. People gave them to each other for good luck. Rulers would give gold, spices, and fur to the neighboring tribes as a token of friendship. Sometimes an entire nation would do the same, like when the Statue of Liberty was given to America by the people of France. Today, there are other kinds of presents to give. For instance, a day at an amusement park, or a ticket to the theater or the movies, because experiences can be presents too.
And how do we find out which one of us she likes most of all?
Parents like kids who have good smarts.
Well, that answer's obvious.
Why don't we confirm it?
115. Oh, I got the same answer you did. So who's smarter?
Neither of you. You're both wrong.
But that's my answer too.
Don't you remember? You can't divide by 0.
Digit, you're so boring. Parents like strong kids, athletic. Who's smarter or stronger? Who cares? Parents really love whoever is the prettiest.
Really? So which of us do you think is the prettiest? Verda, stop stalling.
What, you think it's so easy? You're identical.
That's all. I have had enough. I'm the one that found it, so this present's for me. What? There's no way.
Lipstick? Who's it for, if I may ask? For the one of them that's the prettiest.
I guess that this was meant for you. I don't think so, Tweak. It must be yours, not mine. Just take it. Hey, you're the one who found it first.
Found what?
Basia? You know, we happened to find your present. It was by chance, only we don't understand. Why do we need this lipstick?
And who said that that's your present?
Who else would you give it to?
I gave this present to myself with all my heart.
Huh?
Well, today is my birthday after all. Did you forget about it? It's easy to bring some joy to your mom, grandmom, or sister on their birthdays. And you don't need to buy anything to do it. You can make a present all by yourself. For example, you can make a rose like this out of a paper napkin. First, you need to unfold it. Now, fold one side toward the center, but not all the way. And wrap the paper around 2 of your fingers. That will give you a cylinder. If you squeeze it, it will look like a flower bud. All that's left to do is tightly roll the second half of the napkin. That will be the stem. As you're doing that, fold a corner of the napkin up and you'll get a leaf. Beautiful. With a few of these roses and a bit of glitter, your birthday bouquet is ready to go. And your present won't wilt for a long time.
Basia, we just had a little peek. Your present from us is cooler.
Is that right?
We want to give you a wish. Yeah, you can make any wish you want.
Ooh, how nice. Do you remember how I asked you to fix the notebook? So, why don't you start with that?
Let's go, Tweak. Let's go, Geek.
We actually came over to help and to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Basia. Thanks so much. We were just wondering which one of your boys do you love the most?
Is it the strongest or the smartest?
Or the prettiest? To tell you the truth, I love each of them as much as the other. They both are good in their own special way.
The autopilot.
Now to the left. Now to the right. Straight forward. Tweak, has it been long since you started talking to your Fixie board? What's so funny? I'm trying to set up autopilot on my board. Then I can fly without steering. I'll tell it where to turn, and it'll do it. You don't have to tell the board where to turn when you have autopilot. Have you ever seen an airplane flying without a pilot? A train rolling without an engineer? Or a car without a driver? It really happens. There are some vehicles that have a special system called autopilot. If the driver wants to take a rest, he turns on the autopilot, and the vehicle goes by itself along a route preset by the driver. That helps the driver save his strength and not get lost if the journey is too long. That was a waste. I already know about that. But you just forgot. Uh-huh. You think that you're so smart, huh? Well, smarter than you are. No way, because my head's bigger by a lot. Let's check it. All right. Ha! Pretty small head there. Let me try. How about that? Geek, you don't know how to measure. You don't either. Look! Now we can measure for real. The ruler's not gonna work. Oh! We can use that marker cap. If one of our heads won't fit inside it, we'll know who's smarter. I thought of that before you said it, and I'll try it before you do. Don't you dare! Now it's your turn. We need something a little bit smaller. Like this? My head's too big for this, but it'll be just huge on you. Come on, pull it down. There's tons of room in there. There's no way my head can get inside this thing. Ha ha! I'm the winner! No, it's not fair. You have to try again. Quit acting so silly. You know you lost big time, Geek. I'm not acting. I can't get this off. Help me out. I can try to twist it. No thanks. Any more bad ideas? Get a saw and cut it off. Is that really all that big head of yours can come up with? We should run and get help from Basia. Just brilliant. How am I supposed to run? Fine. If you don't like any of my ideas, you think of some. Fine. Here's one. I'll just get there by using my memory. It'll be like going on autopilot. No, not that way. It looks like your autopilot's a bit broken. Well then, you'll have to be my autopilot. Onward!
Many machines today have become quite automatic and quite independent. And I'm not just talking about airplanes with autopilots. At factories and stores, robots have been working alongside people for many years. The most advanced space vehicles travel through space all by themselves and explore other planets. There are some robots that can draw, write poetry, and even learn to play a musical instrument. Does that mean that soon smart machines are going to replace people everywhere? That's highly unlikely, because even state-of-the-art robots lack the most important ability, imagination, as well as the ability to feel, contemplate, or dream. These are all special things that robots can't be programmed to do.
Come on, just a little further. I never thought that being an autopilot would be so hard. And where is Basia?
I'm here. Geek, what did you put that thing on your head for?
We wanted to prove which one of us is smarter, and I won.
By getting him to shove his head in there. So smart. Really smart.
There's one thing I still don't get at all. How did you get your head in there?
Four,
The bones.
5, 6,
This way.
7,
Hurry.
8, 9,
Where should I hide?
10. All right, ready or not.
Oh,
Tula, what happened? You're supposed to be hiding.
Digit, there's, over there. There are bones in there.
for real? Real bones?
They're ancient fossils.
Whoa. Wow.
What kind of bones are these?
A mammoth. A dinosaur. Let's put them together and find out.
The first thing we need to do here, find out just how old these fossils are with a device to measure the bone's age. The professor and I were planning on testing all of these bones.
How does that thing work?
See for yourself. This bone's 1,000,000 years old.
No joke?
No joke.
Oh, what's the picture on there? Just a decoration?
Isn't that a radiation sign?
Radiation? Isn't that stuff dangerous?
In small doses, it's not dangerous at all. And if you're really interested, this kind of radiation's called ionizing.
Ionizing radiation, or just radiation as it is more simply called, is a powerful force. Although it can be dangerous if handled improperly, when used safely, it can be very helpful. In airports, subway and train stations, radiation is used to inspect luggage. If someone tries to sneak their pet cat through security in a suitcase, it'll be discovered right away. And that's not all. Radiation helps detect tiny cracks invisible to engineers in airplanes and rockets. Different kinds of foods are exposed to radiation to get rid of pests and harmful bacteria. And people examine paintings with radiation. If they get lucky, it's possible to discover old sketches and writings, or even find a second masterpiece hiding under the first one.
I heard radiation gives off a greenish light. Is that true?
It's important to remember that radiation doesn't have color and no smell at all.
Why don't we go just check the bones already?
Because I am not done yet. And so,
I say we do it ourselves then. It's just some regular fish. Yeah, real exciting. Let's get out of here. Geek, come check this out. There's more bones? How about there? There are lots more in here. Let's build something cool for Smarty Pants. A special specimen.
the skeletons of humans and many animals are made out of bones. They last a long time, and people use them to help figure out when a certain animal lived. How? The secret is in radiation. Bones, as well as living organisms, are a little bit radioactive. In specially equipped laboratories, scientists can take a layer of an ancient bone and pass it through a special machine. The less radioactive particles the machine detects, the older the bone.
Ooh, what's that?
I think it's an ancient creature. Digital figure it out, right?
No doubt about that. The age of this specimen is 10,000 years. Obviously a bird, then.
So you think it's a bird? Right, with horns.
That is strange. 100,000? That would make it a snake.
With wings, you mean?
And here, 1,000,000 years old. Then it's a fish.
A snake bird fish? Is it possible?
Is everything all right? Is there something wrong with your device?
Snake, I'm sure. Here it's bird. Here it's fish. And snake. I just don't get what's wrong.
Digit. Could there be 3 skeletons in there?
What do you mean, 3?
Look, There are more bones in these boxes, and they're labeled snake and bird. And here is ancient fish.
You played a joke on me, huh? It's not funny at all.
Relax. We didn't mean to insult you. The truth is, your device was right. Not one mistake.
Of course not. Radiation's a really good thing if you use it wisely and with proper care.
Digit, you're so smart.
By the way, you missed some important parts of my lecture. So let's start.
Hey, I thought we were playing hide and seek. You're it.
But, all right. Here I go. 1, 2...
The button.
So what do you think? Did Tom Thomas do all right on his test?
Of course he did. Katya was there.
What's it got to do with Katya?
Hey, Fixies. How's it going?
Great, and how was your test?
Easy peasy. If it wasn't for me checking your answers, I would have managed myself. You can't even manage to say thanks. Oh, what's the big deal? You helped me once.
And yesterday, who found that mistake on your spelling test?
I just didn't have time to check it.
And when you forgot your phone back at gym class, who brought it to you? And who tells you what homework we have all the time?
I could have done all that stuff by myself. I didn't ask you to.
Huh, without me around? I bet you couldn't even sew this button on.
I'm so scared. Just watch me do it.
I dare you.
Fine.
In ancient times, people stitched together their clothes with strong knots and kept them closed with sticks and thorns from different plants. The very first buttons were made out of stone, wood, shells, or gold. Really, just about anything. There was a time when the number of buttons on someone's clothes would indicate how rich that person was. As for the buttons on sleeves, first they were put on uniforms to keep soldiers from wiping their noses and mouths on them. Now we know better than to wipe our mouths on our sleeves. But nevertheless, buttons are still used today throughout the world as both a decoration and as a reliable fastener. Sewing on a button isn't very difficult, but it's very important to be careful and work properly with a needle so you don't hurt yourself.
What's going on?
Tom Thomas, you want me to help you?
Yeah, Tom Thomas. Need some help there?
I'm fine. Tadish!
You're practically finished, except for sewing the button on.
You don't know how to do that.
What's there to know, Nolik?
Stop! How about you try practicing first on this?
Be careful, that needle is sharp.
Don't distract me. Ow!
That's what happens when you forget to follow the safety rules.
Here's the thimble. Know how it works?
I can figure it out.
We gotta do something about this.
Oh, Katya! One of the buttons on your backpack.
Look, it fell off, see?
It's just awful. Tom Thomas, do you have another needle?
School starts soon, time to roll, but your shirt has got a hole. Don't waste time, all upset. You can mend that hole, no sweat. Stop your moaning, do not pout. With some patience, there's no doubt that a needle and some thread will help you out. Brand new coat, warm and soft, but a button just popped off. Don't waste time, all upset. You can mend that hole, no sweat. Stop your moaning, do not pout. With some patience, there's no doubt that
I said I'd figure it out, and you thought I couldn't do it. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, yeah. Katya. Well, how do they say it? Thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
Good going.
Only, you know what? I'm not going to check your answers tomorrow.
You won't?
But I'd be happy to help you study for it if you'd like.
The pump.
Tom Thomas, how about we play cars?
I don't want to.
Then let's play soldiers.
Not soldiers either.
What's wrong with you today?
It's that Katya, she didn't invite me to her birthday party.
Why? Do you know?
We were playing a game of chess, and I did this stupid move, and she didn't let me play it over.
And then?
Then I told her she was a meanie, so we had a fallout.
Just apologize already. It's so easy. And then wish her a happy birthday.
It's so easy for you to say. I don't have a present, so how can I go?
Do you have balloons?
Sure, right here.
Tell Katya you got her a sausage for her birthday.
I can't bring this, can I?
Wait a sec. I know a way that you could turn that into a doggy.
Show me.
Have you ever seen long balloons that look like sausages? It's possible to make animals, flowers, or even people out of them. Making things out of balloons has got a name. Twisting. That's because if you want to make them, the balloons need a twist. Take a balloon and inflate it, but not all the way. You need to leave a little bit of room for air to move. Otherwise, the balloon might burst. Make 3 short sausages at one end of the balloon. Next, fold and twist the 2 of them that are closer to the center. That will be the head and the ears. Now twist some more to make the neck, front legs, and the biggest part, the body. Then comes the back legs and the tail. And that's it. The doggy is done. Now go and try to do it yourself. It's not big enough for a gift. You need to give her more than that.
The robot.
A broken one? You think this car would be good? Maybe that could work.
Oh, I forgot about this. It's a ball for exercising someone gave me a while ago.
That'll work. Only you need to blow it up. It's prettier that way.
I got dizzy from that.
Then how about a hairdryer?
Yeah, or a vacuum cleaner.
You've got to be kidding me. Blow it up with a vacuum cleaner?
Oh, right, like you've got some better idea.
A pump would work.
The only one I have's for a bike.
Great, get it. A pump is made up of a cylinder, a handle, and a hose with a nozzle on it. Inside hides a special part called the piston. When you pull the handle up, the air gets sucked inside. And when you push it down, the piston pushes it through the hose and into the ball. People can't blow air that hard or that quickly. By the way, the air doesn't get out of the ball because of a special valve. The valve only lets the air out when you press on it, like this. What inspired you to take out that old present after a year?
Tom Thomas is going to give it to Katya for her birthday.
Are you guys serious? You're going to give her some old thing you don't want?
Come on, Simka. The ball's practically new.
I'd say used is more like it. A present is something you should put your heart into. And what did you put into that?
He put the air in it. Look how he's pumping.
Anyway, you can't give presents like that.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Ah!
there's just no way Katya will make up with me.
No panicking. Oh, do you have more of those balloons? And we've got your pump. Everything's gonna be all right.
Tom Thomas?
Happy birthday, Katya!
Happy birthday.
Thank you. They're really pretty.
And please forgive me about the chess.
And you forgive me.
Kitties!
Katya, how about we never fight again?
All right. Peace.
While you two are not fighting in here, there, your cake will be eaten up.
Nolik, what are you worried that you're not gonna get any?
The safety harness. Hey, Nolik, I say we go scare Elisa. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Nolik, where you going? What about the rock climbing? We changed our plans for you. Getting some lessons was your idea.
You're right. Fire, I'm sorry. I wish we could play our trick, but they invited me.
I invited you too, didn't I?
But you did it later. You want to join us?
No thanks.
Fire, are you upset with me?
Just go already. They're tired of waiting around. Why did Nolik do that? Just trade me in for the new kids. Just you wait, Nolik. You'll be crying your heart out to be with me. There we go.
Pull yourself up.
This harness is just getting in my way. Huh? Look where Fire climbed all the way to. And without any of these ropes.
You know, maybe it's less comfortable with a safety harness, but I'm sure I wouldn't want to fall without one. Rock climbers wear special belts called climbing harnesses with loops on them. Fastened to one of the loops is a hook with a lock called a carabiner. The carabiner is connected to a secure rope, protecting the climber from a dangerous fall. By the way, safety harnesses, they're not just for mountain climbing. They protect window cleaners on skyscrapers and aerial gymnasts under the circus big top. And come to think of it, a seatbelt in a car is a safety harness too.
Really? No reaction? Then wait till you see these, Nolik.
Go on, Nolik. Just a little more. You got it, Nolik. Go. You got it.
I climbed all the way. Ditties! Check this out. While we climbed up one mountain, Fire climbed up 10 of them. Together with my true friend, Digit? Then what am I?
Wait, give me that. I could be wrong, but I think there's some cutting and pasting here. You see? That Digit's from another picture. Look, there you can see some of the laboratory. It looks like your best friend wasn't doing any climbing today.
Only, I don't get why he did that.
Yo, Nolik, you gotta be bored over there. How can your rock climbers even compare to me?
Uh-huh. Well, no one can compare with your lying.
My what?
Those mountains of yours are not real.
What makes you say that?
You're not even wearing a harness.
Because I don't need one. Yeah!
Hey, stop, Fire. You could fall.
I'm not a scaredy cat. Like some Fixies who I know.
Quickly, to the laboratory. He could get hurt without a harness.
You know what? Let Digit protect him.
Help!
Huh? Fire! Hang in there! We're coming to save you!
Before trying to become a real mountain climber, beginners should start by getting some training at a rock climbing wall with an instructor. While the wall is not a real mountain, it's still important to follow the rules. The best kind of clothes for wall climbing are gym clothes. For your footwear, it's best to wear athletic shoes that have a non-slip sole on them. You must never start climbing until after the instructor checks that you're wearing your safety harness correctly and that it's fastened securely. While you wait for your turn, move away from the wall so another rock climber can't land on your head. And no selfies up there. While you don't need to be afraid of falling if you have your harness on, it's still a lot more interesting to make it all the way to the top.
That fall could have killed you.
As if anyone cares what happens to me.
Hey, we all care about you, Fire.
You really care? Nolik, you're my best friend in the whole world.
Woohoo! When are you gonna tell Digit? By the way, that looks like a good climb. Wanna try it? Only you'll do it the right way this time. Finish!
The roller coaster.
It's all done. Can we take a ride on it already?
You need to tighten those up, and these a bit more.
I've tightened these bolts so many times.
It's a very intricate mechanism. It has to run precisely as a clock.
There, is that all?
It should be. Just one thing. This roller coaster must be tested first.
That's what I told you. We should ride it.
Not yet. Wait right here. And don't touch anything, all right? Anybody can have fun on simple rides like swings, carousels, and sliding boards. The kind you find in just about every playground. But for real excitement, nothing beats the huge rides at amusement parks that can lift you up at high speed, twirl you around and around, or even send you upside down. Before any of these rides are open to the public, they go through a long and thorough inspection, with the first passengers being heavy bags or mannequins.
Oh, whoa! Looks like we came to the right place. Is this your roller coaster?
Mine and Digit's. Hey! Digit said not to turn it on. We still have to test out this ride.
So, test it on us.
Without Digit?
Ugh, enough already with Digit. Digit, you scared to start it yourself?
Me?
Well, yeah. Why's Digit allowed and you're not?
Yeah, why not? I know how to use these buttons too. Are you ready? Just wait.
Is that all? Yeah, guess we gotta wait for Digit. All right, let us out.
How?
It's enough joking around. Let us out! It's awesome! Super! Huh? One more? Okay, yeah! Woohoo! You can stop it now. Hey, are you joking?
It must be this one.
Hit the brake! It's enough! The lever! How long we gotta hang here? I thought you said you knew how to work this thing.
I didn't think it was so hard.
No! Don't touch anything. That's enough testing for now. We'd rather hang. When's Digit gonna finally get back here?
Nolan, didn't I tell you not to touch it? I don't even want to imagine what would have happened if they fell down from there.
When you're going to take a ride, even a simple one, there are a few rules to follow to stay safe. On swings and merry-go-rounds, hold on to the chains or pull tightly. If you're going to go on a big ride, it's best to empty your pockets and leave your toys and phones with an adult, because at such high speeds, they can just fly off. Always make sure to check that your seatbelt is securely fastened, and under no circumstance should you unbuckle it. It's also dangerous to take food on a ride. You can choke on it and make a mess on your neighbor. Only go on rides if there's a supervisor there to run it. And it should go without saying that you should never touch anything that you're not supposed to. There you have it. Just follow these simple rules and enjoy the ride.
The roller coaster is now open for rides.
Yeah? All right.
And can I go on?
What if 54 tests aren't enough?
I think the only one thing that hasn't been tested yet are the nerves of our inventor. And I know just how to test them.
Hey!
Got him!
Are you sure about this?
Huh, we haven't tried pressing this button yet.
Don't press it! It's a surprise! A surprise. Meant for Tula. That was awesome! One more time!
Memory.
Thomas.
Ow!
Watch what you're doing.
Ow!
What, your room wasn't messy enough?
Nah, Mom said whichever stuff I don't need I should throw out, but I don't know which stuff is the stuff I don't need.
Can I help you?
All right. Well, this goes there.
And this goes there too.
Hey, that's a wheel from the first toy car I ever had. It's a really good memory.
Well, there's no way you need this pen cap.
I do need it. It's from Katya's old pen.
So you're gonna keep it?
Uh-huh.
And this broken flashlight? Even we couldn't fix it. All right, all right.
And this cube. Remember how you glued it together?
Your memory's amazing. You're like a computer. Memory is what helps humans not to forget anything. Memory is like a huge library where everything that people do or learn is stored. And this collection grows every single day. Computers, tablets, and phones have memory too. Only theirs is limited and can get filled up at the very worst time. But you can add memory if you have to by adding a memory card, using an external drive, or putting files on the cloud through the internet. Cool, we did it. The memories are stored away.
One last thing. Done.
Hey! Papas and I almost got thrown out because of that feather.
That's why I did it. It belongs in a trash can.
But this is a memory too.
No!
Whoa! But you filled up the whole box.
No, like, it's not your box. I get to choose what goes in it.
What's that?
Huh?
Let go! Or you're not my friend anymore.
Tom Thomas. Great job. Just look how much trash you found.
No, Mom. That's all the stuff I want to save.
And this? Are you sure? Should we make your room into a storage locker? We can move your bed out there.
What do you want to do that for?
It's because there won't be any room left in here pretty soon. Why don't you pick out what's really valuable to you?
All right. There you go.
Now that's a lot better.
It's the most valuable thing. For real.
Your choice.
Nolik, Mom's gone now. Nolik, where did you go?
Memorabilia helps us remember things we have enjoyed. They could be photos, drawings, figurines, magnets, just about anything. But when you have too many of them piling up and they're not organized at all, those pleasant memories can quickly disappear. If you want to organize your pictures, you can scan them and store them inside your computer. You can nicely arrange your figurines on a shelf and keep them dusted. And while you're getting organized, if you find something you don't need, you don't have to just throw it out. Try to figure out if there's some new way that you could use it. For instance, a cracked kettle could become a lovely flower pot. And don't forget, before you buy something new, really think about it. Maybe you already have it at home.
Nolik! Are you mad at me? Nolik! Mom, stop! Nolik, you're not hurt. Oh, you scared me to death.
That's the second time I was almost thrown out.
Come on, stop sulking. I said I was sorry, didn't I? And I saved the feather as a memory.
Huh?
So we won't fight anymore.
Maybe we should throw that feather out. It only caused suffering for both me and you.
But what about the memory?
That kind of thing you don't forget. Anyhow, I took something else from the trash can for the memory.
A wrapper?
Uh-huh. You remember when you ate a ton of candy and then your tooth had to get pulled?
When was that?
Your memory looks like it ran out of memory.
The hiccups.
I'm gonna tell you for the last time, this is a bad idea.
It's just a joke, all right?
Yeah, but it's not funny.
Simka, you're boring. It's April Fool's Day. Did you forget?
Quit worrying. It'll be funny. Katya, I got you a present.
You really think I don't remember it's April 1st?
And what, is that some holiday?
You're such a sneak. So, what's in there? A cockroach, right? Or a frog? You're not gonna scare me with that. Come on, what is wrong with you?
Haha, we got you, April Fool.
You scared me half to death, you two.
Hey, come on, we were just joking.
Great joke.
Way to go. You ended up giving the hiccups to her. Humans use their lungs to breathe with the help of special muscles, the intercostal and the diaphragm. When these muscles contract, you inhale, and when they relax, you exhale. On its way in, air passes through the vocal cords. If you swallow unchewed food, drink a lot of water in one gulp, or just get scared, then the diaphragm starts contracting uncontrollably. These contractions make the vocal cords close very, very quickly, which produces a sharp sound that is called a hiccup.
Looks like they're gone.
You see, Simka? No need to worry.
Thank goodness, but you shouldn't have done that.
They're back?
Katya, you gotta try holding your breath. Hold it, hold it.
I can't anymore.
Well, did they stop?
Ah, someone told me if you have hiccups, someone's thinking about you right now.
You're right. But who?
Mom?
Guess not.
Your dad.
Not him.
Chusaka.
For real, Chusaka. No lick.
Sorry. The chameleon?
Maybe my teacher? Santa Claus?
In April?
All right, we need a different method. Nolik, why aren't you helping? Do you know anything we can try?
Of course I know. You need to jump up and down on one leg and count while you're doing it.
What?
Nice try there.
And think of something yourself.
All right, we'll try your method.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How long should I count?
I didn't figure that out yet.
You mean you just came up with this idea?
But look, your hiccups are gone.
You're right. Aw, thanks, Nolik. You saved the day.
People like joking so much that they even came up with a holiday for it. April Fool's Day. For centuries, kids and adults have been playing tricks on each other on that day. For instance, 300 years ago, a crowd of townsfolk gathered together to watch a unique show. But when the curtains opened, there was nobody on the stage. But that's what happens, and if you're not careful, you could get fooled too. One time, they showed a story on television about harvesting pasta that grows on trees. And many people believed it. How funny is that? Yes, tricks and jokes can be lots of fun, but it's important that they not be mean. Before playing a trick on someone, think about whether you would find it funny if someone did it to you.
I heard that once there was this guy, he had the hiccups for 100 years.
And was it the poor old guy's friends who scared him?
An idea. You need to eat something really sour. Do you have a lemon?
Thanks. Why don't you eat it first?
Why would I? You got the hiccups.
It's all because of you and your stupid tricks.
Well, it's not my fault that you can't take a joke. Ah! What was that?
Happy April Fool's Day.
And now it's you, Katya? Well, at least your hiccups are gone.
Huh. You're right, they are. Simka picked a pack of pickled pack-a-mats. Hooray!
Tidish!
I guess the hiccups are contagious.
Just don't worry. I have a surefire way to get rid of them.
The 3D printer.
Woohoo! Geek, I'm faster. Sure about that, Tweak? Hey, how did you catch up? Tweak, we're twins, aren't we? Now we can go to school like all the other Fixies.
All right, let's give this a look. So we just hit
That
this
must be
button.
Professor
and then it's,
Eugenius. Uh-huh. And what do you think he's doing?
There's your copy, colleague.
It's hard to tell us apart.
I am sure your class will love it.
They're gonna love meeting their new classmates. Simka, Nolik, and I haven't told anybody about them yet.
A surprise? That's exciting.
Only, shh, it's a secret, so keep it quiet.
Did you hear what he called us? Yep. So let's make it a real surprise. It's not easy being twins. Everyone mixes you up all the time. Anyhow, I'm Tweak. And I'm Geek. You think we're both the same? It's not true. Tweak, he writes with his left hand and is very ticklish. And Geek grabs his stomach when he laughs. Geek loves fooling around with computers. To find a bug in a program or outsmart a virus, that's his world. Tweak, he's a master of practical jokes. And together, we're a team that's always coming up with something new. Speaking of new, Geek and I, we've never gone to Fixie school before. It's true. Basia was homeschooling us. But when we met Simka and Nolik, we decided to give it a try. Ha! It sounds interesting. Although, I doubt we'll be here for long.
Hey, where is everybody?
Verda's on her way.
Simka and Nolik aren't coming today.
Hello, everybody.
Oh.
Hi there. I'm Fire. Are you a new student?
Oh boy, he's so scruffy.
I'm Tweak. I'm new here. Your school looks all right.
This Fixie school actually ranks at the very top.
I'd be happy to show you around here. I'm Tula.
Whoa, what is that?
Are you telling us that you've never seen a manipulator?
I've seen one now.
How'd you get up there so quickly?
Where?
On the manipulator, wasn't it you?
Ha! Me? You're joking.
We saw you up there.
Ah, maybe it's my copy you're talking about.
What do you mean, copy?
That one, you see? It's walking over there by the jars.
Those are called beakers.
Huh, sure, whatever. Oh, look, another one. And another, look.
That's unbelievable. How do you make them, Tweak?
With one of these things, right here.
With a 3D printer? That's just impossible. With the 3D printer, you can print just about any three-dimensional object. The first step is creating a computer model of the object and then loading the printing materials into the printer. Then the device figures out the rest by itself and starts, layer by layer, printing the object. With these kinds of printers, it's possible to print toys or parts needed to fix an engine or even prosthetics. But making living creatures like people or Fixies with a 3D printer is impossible.
I see, you're a smarty.
I'm Digit.
Well, I know something that you don't. Wait a sec, I'll show you. Ta-da! No way! It's just like a real Fixie. Like me?
Splendid.
So, I see you've already met our new students.
Professor, this one is in our class, and this one, he's only a copy made by the printer, or vice versa.
Quite a surprise, isn't it? A copy, you're telling me. The quality's great, only the head is a little off. But don't worry, we can reprint it.
Huh? Do what?
Class, get to work.
Hey! Stop! It was a joke! That's not a copy! It's my brother! I'm Geek, and he's Tweak.
Twin brothers for real? Splendid.
And we were about to shove you in there.
I told you that this was impossible.
It's time for class. Is everyone here?
Not quite yet.
The contacts.
Shh, Mom's about to stream her broadcast.
A live show? Does that mean I'll be on it?
Hey, kids, I have to run out. I've got 10 minutes before my live show, and there's no sound in here. Ugh, I don't see how I can get this fixed in time.
Maybe I could take a look?
You really know how to fix them?
First, isolate the issue, determine the reason for the issue, and fix it. 1, 2, 3 to Deesh, and now it's all working.
All right, why don't you give it a try?
I've got my tools upstairs.
It's all done.
Well, what was broken inside? What should I tell her?
Tell her the contacts were dirty.
Got it.
Yeah, you're always welcome. Do you know what the word contact means in electricity? When an appliance gets plugged into a socket or headphones into the audio jack of a phone, their plugs get squeezed between metal plates. The points where the plugs and plates touch each other are called contacts. If contact is made, electricity flows through the wires and the appliance works properly. But if some kind of dirt gets between the two parts or the plug gets rusty, there won't be contact made, nor any electricity flowing.
Test. Can you hear me?
They sound better than ever. Tom Thomas, you made my day.
No big deal. The contacts were dirty and needed cleaning.
Now what's wrong with this?
Let me take a look. I'll fix it for you.
All done.
A dirty contact. Aha! I'm a master.
You're a braggart, that's what.
I'm trying to help your mom out. Or would you rather her show gets canceled?
Thanks so much, Fixies.
Katya, why have you kept this secret? Those are golden hands you've got.
That was nothing at all. At home, I always fix things. Like our laptop, our dishwasher.
The pack-a-mat.
The pack-a-mat.
Why doesn't anything work?
The blender's broken? Tom Thomas can fix it in no time.
But electrical appliances can be dangerous for kids.
Of course he'll have to unplug it first.
I can't do it in front of you. I'll get nervous.
All right, we've got 5 minutes to do this. And don't plug it in yourself.
What were you thinking? You gotta get the Fixies to come.
What's wrong now?
Oh, you're right on time. Could you fix this?
You're the master. You fix it.
I don't know how to.
Just say 1, 2, 3 Tadish, and the blender will fix itself.
Oh, please, you gotta help me out. I promise I won't brag anymore.
All right. You need to put the lid on straight. There you go. That's what you needed for contact.
That's all?
Many smart appliances have safety features designed with children and forgetful adults in mind. Like refrigerators that beep if the door is not closed tightly, or washing machines, electric kettles, and irons that automatically turn off when they're done working or left unattended. Appliances like juicers, slow cookers, and food processors are designed so you can't turn them on if the lid isn't put on correctly. Pretty cool, right? There are even cars today that can detect if they're going to hit something and brake by themselves. It's very convenient, but still, it's better not to completely rely on machines for safety or to depend on Fixies to come to the rescue. So please, don't leave appliances unattended for long and take good care of them so they can work properly and safely.
Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much for your help, Tom Thomas. I couldn't have done it without you.
It really wasn't just me.
Who else was it?
I'll tell you. He got help from some real masters.
You're lucky to know them. Oh, can you give me their contacts? My vacuum cleaner needs fixing.
Come on, Tweak. We have to go and fix that vacuum cleaner.